my premiere. I hope you enjoyed the fishing video. That was the second night of fishing. I already posted the first and the third night, but I wanted to save that one and post it up, show you guys on a premiere. And I actually put it up to come on yesterday, and it didn't come on. So I thought, well, I'll get it up this time, and we'll get it on. A lot going on today. Very, very, very busy day for me. Didn't go fishing. I don't know when we're going to go again because my brother-in-law is leaving tomorrow. I'm going to take him to Balud along with my Uncle Boy and his girlfriend and some other people that are leaving. How many other people's leaving? I heard it's like five people. Who's leaving tomorrow? Boy, Wing, Wen, who else?
Nolene.
Huh?
Nolina.
Their daughter?
Nolina.
Nolina's still here?
Yeah. Wala kasi nakabiro ka kawan.
Oh.
Hinahanap nila.
Was she with Mario?
Yeah.
I thought so, because I didn't see her down here.
Every night only.
Oh, only at night? Spending night with Mario?
Yeah.
Oh, she's lonely, huh? Hello, guys. Come in and say hi in the chat. Hi, Charm. Charm came to join me tonight. Anyway, guys, we had a lovely fishing trip. We had a great time. Charm says, "You're not live." No. Hi, Jap. How'd you like that live, Jap? That was a premiere live where you actually get to chat to me while I have the video going on. And I did cut that video way short because it was raining hard, guys. I showed us transiting, we left, and then I showed us when we were about there because I just didn't want to bore you guys with a bunch of boat ride, you know. But it was a little rough out there. It got some pretty good waves out there. My brother-in-law was soaked before we even got there. He was sitting on the bow of the boat, and we hit a couple waves, and I drenched him before we even got there. And I had to keep hiding my phone, so I just left it off. I turned it off for that part of the trip, and I recorded up enough to show you guys a good fishing trip.
Papa, and your phone?
Yeah, I look forward to Starlink Mini too, Jap. Good point you made there, and I do hope that he'll have the heart to send me my Starlink Mini.
Papa, and your phone fell to the water.
I know my phone fell in the water, son. What happened is with the Starlink Mini, I never did get it. Hello, Stevie from England. Good morning. I don't know what happened to it, honestly. I don't know.
Like the Vegeta picture.
I just know that it appears that it was just an elaborate hoax. What we dealt with for 4 months. I didn't want to believe it. I did my best not to believe it.
Like the Vegeta picture tomorrow.
Pizza?
No, the Vegeta picture tomorrow.
Take a picture of what, son?
I like the Vegeta picture tomorrow.
David? He's not coming here.
The Vegeta.
David Jessup's not anywhere around. He doesn't answer. He doesn't call anymore. He doesn't talk.
Why?
I don't know why. Maybe you could ask him. You want to ask him? Here, ask him. Oh, you're shy?
You. Papa, you.
Hello, Steve. Papa.
Is it supposed to be like that?
I don't know, hon. Oh, this kid's got something to say every time I start a live feed, right? Anyway, you know, if I could ask David Jessup, I would only ask him for that. I don't want anything else from him. You know, I never asked him for a thing. I bent over backwards to try to help the guy. In a way, I hope this Tim Johnson is David, because he seems to know our email address. He said he was going to email Ray and I. I don't know anybody other folks here that know Ray and my email. Maybe that was just a way of him saying, "Hey guys, I'm still around. This is me." But I can't prove that that's him. You know, I asked him yesterday. Yeah, I asked him yesterday if he had a dog. I know David's very close to Sassy, his dog, and he said no, he doesn't have a dog anymore. So I don't know. Tim Johnson's just not saying much live feed. I'd like him to come in and chat with us because it's my suspicion that Tim is really David. Hello, John Haley, Vindiola. Thank you for coming in, John.
Pwede na to kainan?
Thanks for coming in. Yeah, all will be forgotten. All will be forgiven. I hold no grudge against the guy. Maybe the guy was going through some stuff that prevented him from doing what he said he was wanted to do, or he was going through quite a bit from what he had told us. So anyway, rather than call him a fraudster or a hoaxer or who knows, but at least come in. Hello, Prince. Thanks for coming in, Prince. I hope you enjoyed our our earlier premiere. We had a fishing video. We just posted up and did some chatting on it on the premiere.
Study so hard that you never have to introduce yourself.
There you go. But anyway, thank you, Prince, for coming in. You guys, please like and subscribe. It was a video, and it's there for you to watch. It's only about a 38-minute fishing video. Hello, Silent Nights. How are you? You guys coming in, please like and subscribe to our channel and watch our content. We have a lot of content coming up. As most of you know, I posted up on Facebook, because a lot of you are my Facebook friends as well. I did post on Facebook today and on YouTube the condition of the school. Mango Man 6767, yeah. Hello, hello. Hello, Darcy Doodles. Wow, we got a lot of new people coming in my chat.
Who was it?
Princess Karma.
6, 7.
I'm from the Philippines now. I'm from the USA originally, from California, but I live in the Philippines for 14 years. That's where I am now. Thank you, John. Thank you for subbing and liking. Emma Fox, hello. Got another 6, 7 coming in, huh? 6, 7. My daughters love that. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7.
Who was it?
I don't know. They're all saying it now. Hello, John Vasquez. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Mango Man
Happy New Year, Grant and
I'm
Shirley.
from Turkey.
Thank you. I just saw your beautiful picture you put up for New Year as well, saying Happy New Year. Thanks for coming into our live feed. I was going to do a live on New Year's Eve. We decided to do a karaoke party, because everybody was live. And, I'll just have a karaoke party. People want to come watch the karaoke party, okay. Everyone is going to do live, watch their fireworks and everything. And then we did go down and we lit fireworks on the beach. And the rest of the village was down in the plaza, down at the basketball court. And we were down on our own beach, just lighting our own fireworks and do our own thing, family thing, But we had a good time. We had a great time. Kids loved it. Thank you guys for coming in, though, so much. John Haley says, how do I live? You need 50 subscribers. And then YouTube will recognize you. And after about 52, 54, like that,
John Haley said,
then they
"How do I
recognize
get-"
you. Then they'll recognize you and you'll be able to do live feeds.
John Haley said,
Shireen, hello. John Vasquez says, hi, Scuba. Prince, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, Mango Man, you need 50.
my gosh,
Yeah, I wish my mods were in here checking everybody out so we can get everybody in here. I'd like to help these guys. I already have 136 subs. Well, you can go live, John. You can go live. All you do is click on the plus symbol in the bottom of YouTube, plus, sweep it over to live and click on it. And then just follow next, and make sure it's not for children. Save it as not for children, and then next, and then it'll go 1, 3, 2, 1, boom, you'll be live just like this. You'll be talking to people. That's how you do a live. Very easy. I'm in Saudi Arabia. How is it over there now? Is it very hot in Saudi Arabia? Because I know it's getting ready to get hot here in the Philippines. I need verification. I put the number. It didn't work. You don't need verification to go live, John. You need, if you have 1,000 or 4,000, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours, then you sign in for your address verification for AdSense. Do your verification at 500 subs. It's 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. You can qualify to receive money. Then when you reach 1,000 subscribers with 4,000 watch hours, then you sign in for AdSense. They put ads on your videos, so you get paid for ads. Hey, I'm on live, okay? Stop it. Stop the nonsense. Okay?
I'm all back.
I know you stink. What'd you put on you?
Because Ella. And you was first.
Okay, you really stink bad, so get those clothes off. Get some other clothes on.
No, Papa.
They sprayed each other with air freshener. Ooh. It says no cold, very cold. Very cold in Saudi Arabia. Okay. I'll tell you what, though, it's hot here. It's always hot here. Steaming hot. So we have 2 seasons in the Philippines. We have hot and wet, which just ended. This is December going in January, right? So this is January. And December just ended. That's the end of wet season. So January to June, we'll get scattered showers here and there. But for the most part, it's going to get hot and dry and blue sky every day. It's going to be really, really nice. I know I was talking to Scuba Steve there over in Marinduque today, and I'm here in Masbate, and we were both cloudy most of the day. We got a little sprinkle today, just enough to wet the leaves on the plants to keep them going green, you know. And the rest of the day was cloudy, but very little sun. And my solar system only got up to like 73%. So by tonight, to keep leaving the lights on, as you can see, all the lights in the house are on and outside. They keep leaving them on, I'll have no power. Okay. Anyway, we'll turn the light out and put the fan on. That way we have some air circulating here. It's just so hot. Okay. I put the ceiling fan on there, as you can see. It's very hot in here tonight.
Papa.
What now?
Because Ella.
I know, you stink. So go change your shirt, son. Okay, change it. And stop spraying the air freshener on him, okay?
And she sprayed it.
Stop spraying it on him. My daughter's years older than MJ. She's 9 years old. She knows better than to spray stuff all over her brother. Her brother's only 4 years old. A 4-year-old doesn't know any better. But a 9-year-old knows better. So,
Papa.
now she's chasing the cat. The cat's faster than she is. This one you just saw running here, the 9-year-old, she's a Minecrafter. It's evening here. It's nighttime. Right now it is 7:53 at night. Almost 8 o'clock at night.
Lucas is better than me. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm better than Lucas.
Now? Okay.
Because I'm speeding.
You're speeding. I love my kids. They're crazy. These kids are crazy. Papa, papa, papa. Yeah. See, your son doesn't do that, right, Jeff?
Look.
Oh, he's so fast.
See me hit my tummy.
Yeah, you're going to get hurt playing silly. Okay, now change your shirt, son. You stink like air freshener. My favorite animal. Tiger! Hello, Tiger! Hey, what you doing, son?
Papa, John Haley said I play Minecraft and
This
I'm
is my
9
tiger.
years old.
I played 9 years old. Well, you're the same age as her. This one right here, she's 9 years old too.
I love Minecraft.
She loves Minecraft. She loves chasing the cat too. Tiger's her favorite toy. He's a Persian Maine Coon mix cat with orange eyes. Give me my baby. You guys always pick on my baby, huh? He's got his ears back now. You made him mad, huh? She made him mad, I think.
And look.
He peeled his ears back at
And
me.
look. And look.
Want to go? Hmm? What happened to you? What are you doing? Go get your shirt on now. They don't want to see you with no shirt on. He's getting dressed. He's got his shorts on, but he's... Well, you muscles man, huh? All right, he thinks he's Iron Man. Here's my other one back up here. This is my 12-year-old. This is
I was
Micah.
decorating the room.
Yeah,
I
this is
play
Micah.
Minecraft and I'm 9 years old. I play Minecraft too.
My son doesn't even look up from his iPad. He's addicted. That's what we try to stop these girls from doing. These girls are really into the computers and phones. And from now on, her mother said 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, there goes the Wi-Fi off. Hello, Mickey. Thanks for coming in. Yes, we're doing amazing. Here's my kids. You guys get to see all my kids tonight. They're just right up to me. Papa,
Why did we
Papa.
lose connection at 3 p.m.?
I don't know. Why?
We lost connection, both of us.
Really?
We were playing.
Well, maybe Mama got my phone and turned you off. I think she knows how.
She
I didn't
doesn't.
do it. I didn't do it. Where was I at 3 p.m.?
In the bedroom.
Working on my videos.
Nope, you weren't on your videos, Papa.
I didn't turn you off. Okay. She's trying to accuse me of turning off her Starlink. Yeah. Okay. Muscle man. Okay. Wait. I'll break my phone trying to show him your muscles. You got muscles?
No?
You didn't got no
Doesn't even
muscles.
have muscles. He has skinny muscles.
Okay. They got to fight, 2:56 a.m. Wow. Very, very, very early in the morning there. Why do you sound like Inda? Who's Inda? I don't know who Inda is. Cheers, guys.
Komplain kita? Papa, where's the by the way?
MJ, Micah, Ella, and MJ. Hi, Jop says. John said hi. Elle said hi to you. My little pogey boy. He's going to be a woman killer, I'll tell you what, when the women start coming around him, that's when I start buying condoms for him. I know this little boy. I know this little boy very well. Anyway.
I'm looking at
Means India. I'm not Indian. I'm from the USA, guys. I'm from the USA. Mango Man, yeah. Mango Man, where are you from? Are you from Philippines? I'm curious. Where are you from, Mango Man? John Haley, where are you from? I'm curious.
Sorry lang, Chi.
I know Shireen is from Saudi Arabia.
Biga. Biga.
Shireen, I made you a moderator on my channel. If you can go in and subscribe to people here, they'd be much appreciated. Enjoy the vibe, Mickey says. From Turkey. Okay. Well, thank you for coming in. Much, much appreciated. Where do you live in Turkey? John says, I'm from the Philippines. I'm from the Philippines too. Where are you from in the Philippines? I'm on Masbate. Masbate Island. And these are my lovely girls from Masbate Island. Ella was actually born in Las Piñas. My daughter Micah was born in Rojas City, and MJ was born right here in Masbate, Quinana Dutai. Akrara. All right. Thank you, Mango Man.
My clipper.
Yeah, I'm going to add you guys as moderators because I like having moderators in my room.
This is a big one.
Yeah, take it out of my face now. So I added you guys as moderators. When you say hi again, you should see a wrench next to your name.
Bawal yun. Bato ka.
It's India.
Bato ka na.
And I'm not from India. What made you think I was from India? You can't tell a foreigner from the USA? Actually, I'm from California, guys. That's where I came from in 2011. Psst, psst.
We're fighting.
No, you're not fighting. You're going to stop right now. Mango Man, I'm a kid. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Mango Man, as long as you come in my chat and you're a decent person and you're building your channel and trying to become a YouTuber, that's awesome. That's really awesome. I appreciate people who want to become an entrepreneur at an early age. But I wanted to work when I was 8 years old. I did work when I was 8 years old. I worked all my life. And from 8 years old, that's when I started it. And I learned back then that learning how to work at an early age benefited me greatly in my life today, and in where I'm at today, and with what I do. I came here with not a lot of money to the Philippines. I'm not one of those rich American guys that came here and was throwing my wealth around to get what I wanted. I didn't come here looking for my wife that I have now. Okay. I didn't come here looking for young girls. I didn't. Everything that everyone says about the Philippines and about foreigners is not why I came here. Okay. I had no intention to come here. Honestly, I wasn't going to come to the Philippines. I had been here.
Out.
In 1990, I came here. In 91, I came back. At both times, I was in the military, U.S. military. And then I decided, hello, Ma Christina. Where are you from in the Philippines? Stop spamming. I'm from the Philippines. So all of you from the Philippines. Everyone's from the Philippines, huh? That's good. Tell us where you're from in the Philippines then. Ma Christina, where are you from in the Philippines? 'Cause a lot of you came in, you don't even have pictures. I see Mango Man came in, he's got a picture. Somewhat of a picture. But he says, stop spamming, I'm from the Philippines. Okay. So, Ma Christina says, hi, hello, how are you now? Ma Christina, I am fine, thank you. I'm in Masbate Island. Where are you from? Alicia Seed says, do you drink beer? Yes, Alicia, I do drink beer. Thank you. I drink mule too. Smirnoff Mule. I prefer mule over beer. You work in a bar. Okay, well, don't give up your day job, because the night job's not always there. Stick with your day job. John Haley, you're taking your messages back. What's going on? Yes, I do drink beer. I drink Smirnoff Mule most of the time. But how much is alcohol in the Philippines? Alicia, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a 500 milliliter of Red Horse, which is a big bottle of Red Horse, half a liter, which is half a quart, okay? Think of a quart in your country. Half a liter is 500 ml. And the 500 ml will cost you about $1.20 for a beer. The Smirnoff is about 45 pesos, which is about 80 cents, roughly 80 cents is what I pay for Smirnoff. I live in Acoy. Acoy. I don't even know where Acoy is. Ma Christina, you're in Manila. Padre Burgos in Manila. I've been down that street before, Ma Christina. I have. You know, I was really happy when you wished me a Happy New Year at midnight in my country. Well, I'm glad you did, Mickey. I'm glad you were. We're all happy. It was a good opportunity. You know, getting around the world on YouTube is a great opportunity to go meet new people and see people and see how they party and see what they're up to and how they're having fun. And I was having a karaoke party anyways. Ma Christina said, you have been? Yes, I have been there. No, I don't go to the bar, the Happy Bar. I stayed in a hotel there, really close to there. It was, the hell was the name of that hotel? What was that hotel in Manila we stayed in? The high one. It was right by Pierre Burgos Street. Right where Robert likes to go to the bars, to go see all the ladies in the bars. I forgot, no. I'd ask my daughter, she don't remember either.
That was where the guy got arrested because he told him to the police.
Yeah, there's a, but no, I don't do the bar thing. Ma, I don't. What's your Wi-Fi here in the Philippines? I'm using Starlink Wi-Fi. Grant says, we stayed at St. Giles in Makati. Just across the street from St. Giles is that big hotel. What? I can't remember the name of it though. What was the name of the hotel Robert stayed at?
Papa, look at MJ.
I could get on a map and find it. I don't remember the name of it. It wasn't Red Planet. No, it was a real tall hotel. But since to be me, I'm from Temecula, California, just east of LA, north of San Diego. The Hyatt. No, it wasn't the Hyatt. City Garden Hotel was the name of the hotel. City Garden Hotel. That's where we stayed. We were there for 3 days in City Garden Hotel. But I don't occupy the bars, Mom Christina, because I don't have any reason to. I'm married. I'm happily married, 3 wonderful children. From San Francisco, very nice. I'm gonna add you as a moderator too. Uh, but no, I was in California from 1983 until I retired from the U.S. military in 1997. And then I stayed in California until 2000. I was in San Diego until 1999. Then I moved to Temecula until 2011 or 2010. And then I was up in Menifee, a little town called Menifee, for about a year after I got divorced from my third wife. When you communicate regularly with people, you don't feel lonely. That's right. You never feel lonely. I never feel lonely anyway. I've got so many friends, and I do so much. If you're busy all the time, you don't get lonely. You don't have time to get lonely. Scuba Duba is from 94040 zip code in California. Yeah, Mickey, I got you. I am hotel. Okay. Now I was at the City Garden Hotel is where we stayed, right by P. Burgos. I walked down P. Burgos. I checked out all the bars. Just out and about, seeing what's going on P. Burgos Street. You hear all about it. It's Malati. Anyway, it's not Makati. It's Malati. But I've gone all through that area. I lived in Metro Manila I moved to Metro Manila in 2013. Actually, I was in Metro Manila 2011. Okay, I lived in Parañaque. Then in December of 2012, I left Parañaque and moved to Masbate. And I broke up with my first girlfriend, and I started dating my wife, Charm.
And she wanted out of the room, even though Michael wants to.
So I left my first girlfriend here October of 2011 or 2012, and I met my wife now, Charm, in November of 2012. And then we moved back to Masbate Island in 2013, and we've been together ever since. So we've been together all these years, have a wonderful relationship. Neither one of us go anywhere. We love each other to death. We still love each other after all these years. We have 3 wonderful children we love dearly. And our life is here. Our home is here. Everything we do is right here on Masbate. So there's no reason we hate Manila. We don't like the trip to Manila. Okay. But we did live in Las Piñas on Naga Road. I'll tell you about our journey. Our journey went from Parañaque, Masbate. Then we moved to Rojas. My daughter Micah was born in Rojas City. That was in 2013.
The top right. Oh, sorry.
Yo, you guys do this. You, Ella, MJ. You, Ella, MJ. It's like you circle through to nail me on my life here when I'm chatting. Interrupt. You're worse than getting on my chat and interrupting. Why don't you get on there and interrupt me? Ask me what you want in my chat. I can answer you. So anyway, okay, let me start over. So anyway, Micah, the one who just interrupted me, was born in Rojas City. We lived in Milli Billy on Panay Island, Rojas City. Then Yolanda hit, November 8th of 2013. The same day, Opong hit. I think it was Opong this year. Tore everything up. The worst typhoons seemed to come on November 8th. Years apart, 2013, 2025, 12 years apart. But we've had many typhoons in between. We know all about them. So anyway, Yolanda hit, took out the water, took out the power. No power and water. They told us it wouldn't be power and water for 2 months. So we said, okay, let's get out of here. With no power, there's no cable. And I'll come back to the cable issue in a minute. So we moved back to Masbate, took all of our stuff. We didn't have a lot there. We live in very frugally. I don't remember when we had an air cooler. You put ice and water in to cool the air because we didn't have air conditioning. We were very poor then. Charm and I were only making about, I think my pension was like $990 a month. That's all the money we had. And we had Micah, we had to get diapers and baby food and everything, So we're living very frugally. Trying to save a little and still try to survive. We were paying, I think, 8,000, no, 5,000 a month was our rent over there. So it was $100 went to rent. Food, probably 150 a month. You know, baby diapers and everything included was probably about 300 a month. Start throwing in the baby stuff. So by the time you do that, and then we had broke ground on this house we live in now. And so we started building this house early 2014. So we started putting money in the house. Guys were working here a little bit, you know, we paid what we had, we can spare, we give to them, and on and on and on, you know. The first thing we did was we dug a well. You can't do anything without water, right? You can't even mix cement without water. And I don't want to mix it with salt water. So first thing we did, we spent a month digging a well, our first well here.
Spider-Man.
I'm going to Spider-Man you both. Quit picking on each other.
What? He's running.
Stop it. God, the kids are acting really unruly tonight. Here, Ella, go get me one of these, okay? Give me a coffee. Hey, go give me a coffee now.
Coffee? Coffee
Yeah.
or Smirnoff?
Yeah,
Smirnoff?
smart enough. So, from Rojas, moved back to Masbate. We were here about a month, and I had already, I was in, while Yolanda was happening, I was in Naga City trying to do business. So we didn't have a business going, but we had invested money in a product we were trying to sell. And it was very, very slow. It wasn't going good. Okay, go on. And then, oh, your mom said Happy New Year. Thank you. Tell your mother Happy New Year also. I hope you have a very prosperous 2026, everybody who's in my chat. I really hope this year becomes very wonderful for everybody. So back to my story, 2014. Or the end of 2013 came, we moved over to Naga City in Bicol in 2014. We lived there, we were paying $3,000 a month for a room, just for a small room. And we had Micah with us. Charm and I were living with a guy, another foreigner. We rented this little spare room he had downstairs. So that's where we stayed, paying $3,000 a month. And I was trying to do business, but those of you who know Naga City, there's only a couple hotels and the corporate office of Big's Diner. That's it. There's no more corporations in Naga City, okay? Bunch of small, nothing businesses. So I figured, yeah, this is the wrong place to be. You can't make a business here because what I was selling was for large corporations. So my kids are getting noisy. I'm going to send them to the rooms, I guess. So then we moved from Naga City over to Columba because we had an uncle in Columba, and he said, yeah, you guys can stay here for free. So we moved over there in Columba. We stayed there, I guess, about a month and decided Columba's still not the place to be. If you want to do business in the Philippines, you need to go to Manila, you need to go to Makati, BGC, you need to work the cities where the corporate offices are. You can't work the cities from the province, okay? You can't do it. It's not even feasible. You know, who wants to trip back and forth and having to pay hotels? So we moved to Las Piñas on Naga Road in Las Piñas. We lived on Naga Road at Cartagena, which is a subdivision, and we were paying for another relative. Thank God for relatives, huh? So we were paying them, I think, $5,000 a month for their place. And the only problem there was no water. They had a water faucet outside from the meter, and then there was an isolation valve to shut the water off going into the house because under the slab of the house was a water leak. Somebody turned that water valve on one time. I don't know why, I don't know how, and I didn't know it. Somebody turned the valve on. I wasn't paying attention to it until I got the water bill. The water bill is like 15,000 pesos. Whew. I went into shock because I don't have much money, you know. So 15,000 is a lot of money to be putting out for a water bill. I went out and I said, crap, somebody opened the valve. So I shut the valve and I put rocks over it so nobody could even see it. Hid the valve and shut the water off. I paid the bill. I had to pay it. No two ways around it. And then the guy who owned the house told me, oh, I can't fix the leak. You guys can fix it if you want to fix it since you're living there. I said, I'll be damned. I'm going to tear this guy's whole slab up to find a water leak under his house and have to fix it all myself. So we moved. We were there about a year. we moved out to Vergonville, another little subdivision there in Los Pinos. But in the meantime, we started doing business. We started talking to customers. I started doing seminars. I was doing seminars in MOA, Mall of Asia, at the SMX Convention Center. I was talking to huge crowds of engineers, Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, the IMEE group, Electrical Engineering group. I was doing seminars at UP Diliman in the college to graduating class mechanical engineers. We're really moving forward. I was getting invited to a lot of events. I was on LinkedIn. Right now on LinkedIn, I have like 12,500 followers, and I haven't done anything on LinkedIn for months, years. But I use LinkedIn extensively, and I was able to use LinkedIn to get into the corporations. And then I had a lady who wrote an article about my company in November 2014. She wrote an article in the Phil Star newspaper, one of the major newspapers in the Philippines. Her name was Iris Gonzalez, and she posted in the business section about new businesses in the Philippines. And she had heard about my company, and she really wanted to interview me. So I went to the Senate building where all the senators are. We met in the executive lounge at the Senate building, and I sat down with her for about an hour and a half. We chatted about my business. She interviewed me, and then she wrote up a big article of it and posted it in the Phil Star newspaper. And my first customer from that article was Ramcar, Motor Light Battery, Philippine Battery Incorporated, who also owns Kentucky Fried Chicken, Tokyo Restaurants, and Mr. Donut. So those of you probably familiar with all of those of you from the Philippines know all those. And that was my first customer in the Philippines. And from there, everything started getting better and better and better. And all these years, even through the pandemic, we maintained our business. I'm going to continue on the chat here in just a second from 94040 of Scuba Steve. Mom Christina says, I'm at work, HR in Manila, 1998. Are you going to San Francisco? That's a song, Mike. Yeah, I wish I'd go visit there again, but no, Jap. I'm afraid there's nothing I left in the USA. I will not go back to the USA. I don't want to go back to Manila. And that's only a hop, skip, and a jump. So for me to go to the USA, that's like a world away. And there's nothing going to drag me back to the USA. Nothing. At least not right now. Grant Shirley says, okay, went to the filling station. All right. My location is Lucena City. John, I go through Lucena City all the time. That is my favorite place to go through coming to Masbate Island. I use the Star Horse Ferry. Okay. I've been in Lucena probably, 20 times. That's where I go through every time I go to Manila, Makati, anywhere I go over there, I go through Lucena. I have a house in Cavite, in Tanza, Cavite. So anytime we leave here, Masbate, and we head over that way, then that's where we go. We always go through Lucena. That's a cool city. I like it. I like it a lot. Ma Christina says, hi, my friend, I need a boyfriend like you. Well, you'd have to fight my wife over me, I'm afraid. You'll find one, Christina. You'll find one day. What do you give me? I give you a hard time. That's what I give you. A very hard time. Yeah, I had quite a journey. I had a life living in the Philippines. It's been, quite interesting. And that's why when people talk to me about the Philippines, I can tell them a little bit because I've been here, I've done it. I'm raising kids. Papa.
The big bear is mine.
The big what?
The big bear.
You want the big bear? Okay.
This is ours.
Okay, let him play with the big bear, Ella.
That's mine.
Sentence to be made. Do you work or is social media your job? I work. I'm 65 years old. Okay. So my work is a little different from what you can imagine. I've already retired from the U.S. Navy. I used to ride submarines. Okay. I did 20 years in the U.S. Navy. And then I worked different jobs in California. Normally waterfront work, working on ships, working on submarines, working on the military vessels. Okay, I did that for probably 3 years. Then I retired from doing that, and I became an electrician, commercial, residential, industrial electrician. So I did that for about 4 years. Shh. Give it to him now.
He won't come in here.
Okay. Enough said. Then, after electrician, I started building swimming pools. So 4 years of building swimming pools, and then the pandemic hit. Or not the pandemic, the market crash in the U.S. in 2007. So I went to work for a company as a superintendent in Long Beach, California. And we were excavating a dump site, and I was a supervisor over all the crews doing dirt excavation, dump site removal. That's my distributor in Manila. I was just getting to him. So anyway, where's Mama? Huh?
Papa, it's dirt to the dead. Papa,
Let
did
me-
someone die?
Let me call him real quick. He's traveling right now.
Did somebody die?
I don't know. Talk to your mother.
Yeah. How about somebody die? Who? Lola ni Cupid. Lola ni Cupid. Dati na yun eh. Hindi? Nandito ngayon? Ako. Andiyan lang sa likod mo yung patay oh. No. Andiyan. Hindi mo yan makita. Pero kami nakita namin yan yung patay. Natin ako. Andiyan lang sa likod mo oh. Yung inubong dito na babati. Yay. Tingnan ka daw ginagawa.
Anyway, guys, I'll be right with you. Okay. A friend of mine is traveling from Cebu, and he just told me that he got 9 a.m. arrival in Matnog. He's going to Matnog, which will give him an easy drive going to Manila. He's riding a motorcycle, and he has a new car that he's transiting in going to Manila. He's my distributor that sells my Clearwater and Scale Blaster pool products and water treatment products. So that's something else I was getting to. But anyway, that's my distributor in Manila. He lives in Quezon City. So he lives in a condo there in Quezon City. Anyway, so business did well, and I was a superintendent for about a year. Then all of a sudden the market really crashed, as you guys know, in 2008, and there was no work, no money moving, no nada in the USA. Okay, so I said, all right, what do I do now? I don't have a job. There's no construction jobs going on. There's no electrical work.
Papa, I want to go to Mama, but Ellen leave me.
Get the flashlight in the bedroom, get your shoes on, and go downstairs.
No,
Come on.
Papa, but Ellen.
I am live. I cannot take you, okay? Ask Micah. Always interrupt. My kids, always. They know I only spend an hour on YouTube. I spend an hour on live feed. They got to bug the hell out of me for an hour. If you want to go downstairs, son, go. Don't cry about it. Just go. I'm not taking you. Okay, so anyway, I guess I answered your question about work. In 2008 to 2011, I started a handyman business in California, and it was called Home Tune-Up Specialists. Okay? Home Tune-Up Specialists, what we did is every single thing in your home with a motor or a fan, we would come in and we would clean it and check it and make sure it was in good condition when we left. So we did washing machines, dryers. We checked your dryer motor, your dryer belts. We cleaned all the lint out. We cleaned all the ducting of your dryers. We cleaned your washing machine. We lubricated if it needed lubrication. We checked the belts to make sure the belts were not cracked or broken. Okay, we did your dishwasher. We disassembled the whole dishwasher. We cleaned all the calcium and muck inside the dishwasher at washer at the bottom. Okay, cleaned the motor, make sure it
Papa.
spun freely.
Papa.
I see you. Okay, we even checked your garbage disposal to make sure that the sides were not starting to rot away, that your garbage disposal was in good shape. If you had ceiling fans, they were wobbling, we balanced them. If your ceiling fan was dirty, we cleaned it. You cleaned the motors. We cleaned bathroom exhaust fans. We did a complete home tune-up. Bathroom exhaust fans, attic exhaust fans, everything with the motor, okay? So basically what we were doing was, even your refrigerator, we were cleaning your refrigerator, cleaning all the lint and dirt and dust and the compressor and all the filters, everything, air conditioning filters, inside, outside, cleaning the condensers, the evaporators. A complete home tune-up was $600 US. That was my job. I set that up. I built that business. I joined a group called Les Tip, which was a group of organized group of businesses, okay? And they could only have one contractor in the group, one handyman in the group. I didn't use contractor license for it. I went in as a handyman. Everybody wants a handyman over a contractor because they think he's a cheaper price. So I grabbed the handyman slot and went as a handyman, even though I had a contractor's license. So I said, okay, I did this smart way. And what I used to do is I used to get calls. My best days were rainy days. A guy would call me up. The guy that was in charge of water abatement. He had a water abatement company where you go in and clean the water in people's houses during flooded times, right? Cleaning the carpets and everything. Well, a big problem was that in California, the roof tiles would always slip when the sun would bake the felt and the water would go in and it would come down into the attic and then that water would drip into their house, you know? And so in some cases, water came flooding in. I mean, the whole ceiling would collapse. So my job was simple enough. I got nerves of steel. My job was to set my ladder up against their house, go up on the roof, and stop the water from coming inside their home, which only required a tarpaulin. Okay, I had to buy tarpaulins, 6x9s, you know, small tarpaulins I could tuck underneath the tiles to hold it so the water would hit there and run off the roof and not go inside their house. So my whole job was just to install tarpaulins at $250 a pop. You called me day or night, didn't matter. I brought my ladders, my truck, my ladders. I climbed up on your roof, soaking wet, pouring down rain, didn't matter to me. And I fixed the roof to stop the water from coming into your home. I was making $250 a pop. I was making bank. Rainy days, my favorite days. I make some money. So even though we were in a situation where nobody had work and nobody had jobs, from 2008 to 2011, I always had work. I was busy as hell. So then I did that for a while. Then I decided it was, I met a young lady online. I was already gone through my third divorce. I was done with it. And I met someone online who said they were from Palm Springs. In all actuality, she was from the Philippines. And she was lying to me. That was the first lie. I should have been the first red flag. You know, tell me she's in Palm Springs and then all of a sudden change her tune. She's really in the Philippines. So anyway, fell for that lie. Came to the Philippines. Got rid of everything. All the promises, the lies sounded good. I was ready to retire. Philippines is really cheap to live. And I had, at the time, I had my pension from the military was around $9.90 a month. That's what I had when I moved here. And I brought about 12,000 US dollars. So I started a little business there in Parañaque, a spa, called Let's Tone It Spa on Aguirre Avenue, BF Homes. That, when I broke up with my first girlfriend, it didn't last. I had to get rid of the spa. But I had met Charm. Charm's sitting over here. My lovely wife was sitting right here. There you go, Ma Christina. You can see my beautiful wife here. Well, I don't have to go looking for women. Anyway. Hello, Ariel. Good evening. So, I think I answered your question about work because even here in the Philippines now, I started a company. It's called Essential Efficiency Enterprise.
Apa? Bakit?
It's e2e.com.ph.
Apa?
That is my website. You can look my business up. I'm legit. You can look me up on LinkedIn, Michael Lee White. You'll find me. You'll find E2E, Essential Efficiency Enterprise, on LinkedIn. You'll find my corporation that I founded here in the Philippines, Essential Energy Technology and Trading Corporation. Find anything you want to know about me. I'm completely legit, guys. The reason I'm on social media today is because I was kind of talked into that too. I thought, well, let's try it out. Let's try YouTube. It's not about the money. I have my pension, I have Social Security, and I have a business, guys. So what I did is I told my wife, I said, let's do it. I'll get on here, I'll do some lives, I'll throw videos up. Let's see what happens with it.
Apa? Ane, what the TV come outside?
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
And the power, son. Tomorrow you can.
My cousin, I saw him.
Okay.
He's there.
Papa, but Papa, tomorrow we're boating.
Yeah, I have a wife. She's right here. Mom Christina, she's right here. This is Charm. She's 42 years old now. She's given me these 3 beautiful children you see laying around here in our home. She gave me a beautiful home. We have a beautiful home we built together. And it's nice over here in Masbate, so we don't leave. We stay here as much as we can. Got 4 kids, same age as yours. Yeah, so we're sentenced, aren't we? That's funny. Angel.
No, Papa.
Yes, I do. Angel Ray is in Mindoro and he doesn't have good Wi-Fi.
Papa,
But I don't know when he's leaving. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be there much longer. Now the New Year's over. I think he's going back to Tagaytay. Huh?
when is my birthday to...
April 6th, son.
When is my birthday to the snow?
You want to go to the snow?
Yeah, my birthday.
There's no snow in the Philippines.
I want my birthday to the snow.
The snow.
Yeah, my birthday. I want.
You know, most of the world there's no snow in April. It's all melting.
The mountain, it have to know.
The mountain has snow in April?
Yeah.
What mountain? Mount Fuji in Japan?
They're up mountain.
Okay. Yeah, Ray, I know the only problem he's not going live is because he doesn't want to start a live feed and then not be able to stop it, because you can't do that on YouTube. You got to be able to, if you start a live feed, you need to stop it. Stop the live. Otherwise it goes and goes and goes and it looks bad against your channel. So rather than have it look bad against his channel, he doesn't even start one until he's got good signal enough to do the live feeds, guys. That's why. So I'll message him and ask him what his plans are to find out where he's at with his plans. But I know he was going from Mindoro, and then we're going to go stay there with Lynn's family for a period of time and then go back to Tagaytay. So I don't know where he is right now. Other than that, that's the last I spoke with him. Like a man says, I'm back.
Papa.
Hey,
Hey,
Ariel.
Mom, my birthday to the water.
John, I'm live. I live in Masbate Island, Philippines. If you look at the Philippine Islands from top to bottom, from Luzon, North Luzon, all the way down to Mindanao, okay, all the way down to the tip, to Zamboanga, you look right in the middle. Next to Cebu, you see a little L-shaped island? That's my island, Masbate Island. Very small island. Pretty large, actually, but small in comparison than to a lot of the islands. I love my friend. I know so many girlfriends last many years. Yes, they do. But when you get married, then you get married for life here. Yeah, Chap. Ray has bad Wi-Fi signal. That's what's going on with that. But thanks for coming in, Angel, and inquiring. We appreciate your view. We appreciate you coming in and chatting with us. Stick around if you'd like. I don't get crazy and show my nipples, but we can chat about normal things about the Philippines and life. I got my wife right here. She whacked me in the back of the head just now when I said that. I'm just joking. Look how long her hair is. Wow. Her hair is so long now. So beautiful. This time she used what is it called? Ash gray.
Papa, but Daddy.
It turned out beautiful.
Ma.
Gray. It was ash gray, right?
What is that, Ma? Huh? Ma.
Mom, Chris says, yes, I have idea for you. At the end of the world. John says, hi, Happy New Year, Ariel. Hi, Ariel, Happy New Year to you. Hi, my friend. How old are you now, my friend? I'm 65 years old, and my wife is 42.
Liter.
What is your name on Minecraft, Ella? Her name. What is your name on Minecraft? Yeah. John Haley wants to know your name on
Ano
Minecraft.
mo mata mo? Grabe ng pag ano, kiraw-kiraw.
Crafting and building, you mean?
Ariel, I'm doing great. I'm glad you found out you're not broke up with your fiance. I'm glad that's still going on. But you know what, Ariel? Here's what I think about it, okay? And you got to think about it the way I think about it, okay? So you don't get upset.
My name is Ella.
You met the guy. You'd known him like 3 days. You got engaged to be married. A big, big step for a 3-day relationship, okay? Then you thought he was breaking up with you, but he really didn't. You just didn't understand what was going on, maybe. Take everything slowly. Slow down a little bit.
Right there. Ella.
Her name is Ella. E-L-L-A. Her name is E-L-L-A.
What?
So take it easy, Arnold. It'll all be good. It'll all work out. Mylene Bosses, good evening, Mom. Thank you for coming in. You're 28 years old. Okay, very nice. That's the perfect age. Ma Christina, there are guys in this chat, okay, looking for girlfriends all the time. And 28 is the perfect age for them to meet you. But don't tell them where you're working. They ask where, just give them a business name, you know? Name your business, but don't tell them it's a bar. Because everybody associates a bar and a girl with bar girl, okay? So we try a very clean channel here, and I don't care who comes in and chats with who. But guys are going to think that way, and the chat could get a little. I don't like that too much. But if you meet a guy in here, there are several. My wife knows some over that are in this chat that are also looking. And a couple that come to mind, Fox Finding Life, PK Adventures, JJ Coors. There's actually quite a few guys that come in here that are single. Josh Wilson. There's a lot of single guys here. One Star. He hasn't come in yet tonight, but he might come in. So, you know, when you see these guys and you come in here and you chat, that's perfect. There you go. You might find a boyfriend on my chat channel because guess what? I have a lot of foreigners coming in here. A lot of single foreigners. Very, very nice people too. Scott Smiley, another one. He's single. I know a lot of foreigners here that come into my chat that are single. How old are you, my friend? I'm 65. Dig water, make a water well. That's right. Lucky boy, you dig, you make a well. I'm 65 years young. Yeah. Watching from Leyte. Hello, Mylene.
Good evening.
Bill says hi. Thanks, Bill, for coming in. Evening. Water pump. Yeah, I use water pump to pump water out of the well. I have 2 wells now. And really the only two wells that belong to people here in the village. They're right in the village. The rest of them are on the outskirts or up in the mountains. Very difficult to get water here, other than the way I do it. Harris said hi. John Haley says hi. I'm HR in my province in Lucena City. Okay. You know, Lucena is a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. Beautiful, Ma Christina, in your house. Said hi. Beautiful story, but now I have to go. Thank you, Sentence. Time to get ready to clock out and go home, get some sleep. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, sir. And I'm not going back to the U.S., but maybe you'll come to the Philippines one day. And I highly encourage it because the newfound freedom The country that is more free is the Philippines. I promise you. It's so relaxing and free compared to the United States of America. Why you not go back to America? Because of that exact reason. You're not free anymore. Okay? It's a police state. You're controlled. They control you to the point where you don't want to live there anymore. They control every aspect of your life. Okay? You leave your house, you drive down the street in your car, and God forbid you set 2 feet over the limit line at the stop sign. There'll be a cop there waiting to give you a ticket. You walk out of a bar. You've had 2 beers. You're not even drunk. You walk out of a bar, you get in the car, you know you're not drunk. You drive, guess what? Woo, they light you up. They pull you over because you walked out of the bar and got in your car. The police are everywhere. It's a police state. You don't have freedom anymore. You tell me the last time you saw a policeman out here in the corner targeting a guy for riding his motorcycle. Doesn't happen. Driving your car. Doesn't happen. The police we see here set up checkpoints if they want to check your license. If you're valid license, you drive through, you show them your license, and on you go. If you don't, you stop on the side of the road, you wait for the checkpoint to shut down, and you drive on your way, like the other 200 people are doing. So they don't walk down the line and say, hey, let me see your license. They don't do that. That's not in their marching orders. Their orders say, stand here, check licenses. They stand there, they check your license. If you don't go through the line, through them, they don't check your license, okay? This is not a place where the police are hounding you to steal your money from you, to get you to go to court, to put you in jail. Not actively trying to hound you in the Philippines, okay? It's a big, big difference from the USA to the Philippines. Tell you that right now. Get you some sleep there, since Manila sucks. Go to any province instead. Yep, exactly, Jap. You're over in Cavite. We lived in Cavite. We lived in Bacoor City. And that was as close to the city as you really need to be, where you're at. That's as close as you need to be. And if you can move farther away, do it. Yeah, this is my house. This is our home.
And our MJ.
This is our home. Our kitchen, our dining room, our living room. You can't see everything. We have a big front
You can't
porch.
see me.
Hey.
Lahat mo rin.
We have 3-bedroom house. We have dirty kitchen in the back. We have garages, and we have everything you could want as a foreigner living in the Philippines. Because I went from surviving a long time ago. That's why I changed my channel name. Surviving the Philippines by Michael White. I changed it to Thriving Philippine Expat. Because we're not just surviving anymore. We're thriving. You know, people look at me and say, oh, you're a rich foreigner. I wasn't always that way. US dollars in my pocket. And even if his exchange rate, that's only 12,000 pesos. What can you do with 12,000 pesos? You know?
Buy
You're
food.
looking at the love right there. He took me in.
Buy food.
The one who took care of me. We worked together to make our children, to work together to build everything we have. And it wasn't easy. It hadn't been an easy road for either one of us. It hadn't been easy for any of our kids. But you know what? Now,
Easy.
it's easy street. You work hard, it all comes around, and it's easy street after a while. So, John says, what do you eat in the Philippines?
Papa.
Oh, John, I eat everything you eat.
Papa. Dad.
I eat fish, I eat rice, I eat pusit, I eat
But
eaten dried fish, I've eaten balut. Right now we have cucumber salad, and we have fruit on our fruit table from the New Year's.
Papa.
We have everything you could want here.
And then it's buying me a car from TikTok.
Okay. It is a good job, yeah. And I am retired, but I'm not retired. I'm still working my business. I have distributors. I have a company in Laguna who distributes 8 products of mine. And I have a company in Quezon City who just called me a minute ago, my friend David, who is distributing my pool products and water treatment products. So he has 2 lines of products. My other distributor has 8 lines of products. And so we work really hard. We work hard and we don't work hard. We work, I'm going to straighten up my tripod here. We worked really, really hard to build a business. And once we got the business moving, and the business is what it is today, you don't have to work hard to maintain a good, successful business. The business will take care of itself. And because the line of work we do is a recurring business, when you buy a product, then you must buy the products to go with it to keep it going. It's an ongoing, on, never stops. It'll go and it'll go.
I said, careful! Stop running!
Why are you climbing around? Walk on the floor, son. Get on the floor and walk. Don't climb the chairs. My goodness, these kids. He just whacked his leg really hard on a wooden chair, climbing on the chairs. In Philippines, they eat foreigners for breakfast. Yeah, they do. Congrats, my friend. Thank you. Me and my fiance are good now. Thanks, Ariel. I like to hear that. Lady in red, good morning. Good morning to you also. Thank you. My name is Michael White. You can find me on Messenger, Facebook as Michael Lee White. Melinda Duncan, hi, how are you? We have a house in Davao and a farm in Pantucan with houses for family. My father is from here and he was in the Navy. We're visiting right now. Wow, that's wonderful, Melinda. Where are you visiting from? Where are you actually visiting from? The USA? Your last name's Duncan. Was that English or from the United States? Ma Christine says, oh, so lady, calling at you, my friend. Mickey Mason, thank you for the super chat, Mickey. Thank you so, so much. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll cover what kind of happened today, and you guys take it from there. I walked up to the schoolhouse. All of you know, most of you already know that my YouTube channel now, that the way I have it set up is that every money that comes into YouTube is going to support the school and our children here in the village, the school children. Well, today I walked through the schoolhouse and I only walked through the one building that was open was grade 4 to grade 6.
It's always open.
I know, there's no door. So I walked through grade 4 to grade 6, which is the only building that was unlocked and open because it has no door. It has no windows. It's got Hawaiian nailed up over the windows. You'll see the video. Please go watch the video on my channel. So what we've received thus far from YouTube, from our channel, is not going to even be close to sufficing for what we're going to need to do the repairs. And when you see the actual school, just the grade 4 to grade 6, which is Ella's class, it will shock you. It shocked me. I was like, how did this happen? Why is this school in such bad shape? And my daughter sits in this classroom. I said, where do you sit? She said, I sit at that front table up there. There's a brown table you'll see in the front of the classroom, right by the teacher's desk. His desk is yellow. On the left side, you'll see a brown table up in front there with like 4 or 5 broken chairs at it. She says, I sit there. And I look right above where she's sitting, and the boards of the attic are sagging, like they're about to break any moment. The roof got blown off on one section, and they bent it back down, and you can see all the holes in the roof where they just bent the roof back down, pushed the wood back down. It almost ripped the whole roof off, the typhoon. The chairs. I grabbed a hold of one of the chairs because it looked like the top was loose on it. I grabbed the top, whole thing came off in my hand. What the hell? I picked up a chair and I stood it up, and it wobbles like this. The legs are all different sizes. I don't know what's going on with the Department of Education in this country, but I saw an immediate need. So I sent it out to you folks, you guys, asking if anyone is willing to please help us. Because Charm and I are going to honcho it. We're going to do it. And I think it's going to cost in the neighborhood of about 250,000 pesos. to 300,000 pesos. They don't even have a toilet in their CR. They have a broken pipe with 4 faucets on it. You'll see it in the video. It's a shame.
Papa, look at. Look.
Okay, I'm busy on the live, son. I can watch you spin a coin tomorrow, please. These kids just don't let up, do they? So anyway, please watch the video. You're going to see what I went through today and the disgust I saw. It's utterly unbelievable that we have a school system in the Philippines that is in that bad a shape. So I'm going to go talk to the principal when they come back to school on Monday. Go back to school. I'm going to go up and have a chat with him
Sino nag-post?
because we've collected a nice collection so far. We're right around close to 60,000. I think 53,000 pesos is what I added up today. But then we had other donations coming in today. So we had several $100 donations that came in today. So that's about another 16 or 17,000 pesos that came in from the 3 donations. So we're probably right around close to 80,000 now. But like I said, it's going to take a little bit more than that. Probably a lot more because we're going to have to rip the entire roof off, replace the wood with steel beams, put all new steel framing up and new roofing up. The roofing is horrible. Then we've got to put the cement walls were never even finished properly. The mortar looks like it's about to fall out on the bricks. The big VO area at the top of the roof, underneath the roof line, that whole section, it's just open. And I started telling the story while I was in the classroom about, before I discussed the chalkboard, you'll see in the video, I said I was at a meeting in the school, and then I went to the chalkboard and talked about it because I got disrupted. The meeting I was in, we were sitting there, and a heavy rain came, and it was blowing right through that hole, right onto us. We had to move, everybody had to move back halfway past in the classroom, back away from that opening so we wouldn't get wet. It's a horrible classroom. It really is. And then I talked about the chalkboard. You know what they got for a chalkboard is a sheet of plywood. They paint it green. Then they write on the paint with white chalk. That's their chalkboard. Unbelievable. And the CR was really disgusting. The chairs they sit on are like total crap. I was thinking about building benches, like a cement bench, similar to my bar here, right? We make it out of cement, okay? And let me just show you what my idea is. Like just high enough for the children to sit at, you know? And then have an open area underneath for them to slide chairs under, and just make a bench, and we tile it with 60-inch tiles, so they have a nice work area. Every student will have like 60 centimeters of space. You know, the width and height of a tile. That'll be their workstation for each child, and you can put 5 children in a row. Yeah, I get it. On a bench.
MJ.
You can put a bench there for the children to sit on, or you can put chairs, plastic chairs, in front of each 2-foot tile, 60-centimeter tile, and they'd all have their little sections that would be their workstation. You know, smooth, not rough wood, so when they write with a pencil, it doesn't catch in the grooves of the wood. You should see the chairs they got, the desks they got. You'll see them in the video. Anyway, that's why I came on and I said, if anybody wants to help with that school, we really, really appreciate it. So I posted the video up. If you want to get a hold of me on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. Find me on Facebook or Messenger and get a hold of me. Michael Lee White, send me a message, and we'll take it from there. So the platform of YouTube is not the place to talk about things like that, really. Hi, Job says, thanks, Mickey. Rock Christina says, oh yes, I think of you have many girlfriends. No, I only have one wife. Bill says, Melinda, I want to see your flock of birds. So do I. I'm going to have to go to your channel. I didn't know she had birds. I missed something. I didn't see her mention birds. How'd you know that, Bill? Papa, 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 all day long. Melinda says, I have a lot of parrots. Wonderful. I like parrots.
Me? I'm the Papa Papa.
You the Papa Papa boy, huh? Are you Papa Papa boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mama,
Jay, you need
I'm
to
still gonna
stop.
start calling you the bug me boy. Because you haven't stopped bugging me all night long. You got all the attention you want. You got 2 sisters, you got your mother, and you still gotta bug me. Okay, why? But I have no, that's all appliances I have, no, my friend. Yeah, I have all the appliances. We took the time to make sure that we bought everything you would need for our home. You know, I'm going to buy a washer and dryer, a real one next. But right now, my concern and my focus is going to be I'm going to put that school back together so my daughter has a safe place to live for school days, you know? I don't want a storm to come up with kids are in there and all of a sudden the roof caves in on them, you know? Wouldn't that be devastating to have 25 students? You go up there and pick their bones out of the rubble? Not me. I'd rather help fix it than to deal with that. It's great to do a short long video because I love to see them parents. Yeah, I would too. Please show us, Melinda.
Check mo yung mga in-order nila.
I know my friend. Yes, Christina. They're in the U.S. We visit here. Okay, so you are from the U.S. Nice. Where out in the U.S., Melinda? I thought I made Melinda a moderator. You are a moderator. You're a standard mod. It'll come up in a minute. You'll see your blue wrench. Mikey Wade, I can go to my mother. She's sick. Headache. She's in pain now. Hearing you, my friend. Okay. All right. Thank you. Jap says, hey, beautiful Charm. Charm says, hi, Jap. Hi, fellow. Hello, your wife, my friend. Chris Arnold says, I must say, you are very inspiring. You definitely motivate me. Thank you for that. Chris in Huntington Beach, California. Well, thank you, Chris, for coming in. So much appreciated. You know, we have a lot of very, very good people in our family, and I'm glad you could come and join our family. I made you a moderator. We like to, everybody here in here has a little bit of content or some content that I make a moderator to. Or at some point they want to share their life. So I inspire them, help them also by making them a moderator so that they can subscribe to the other people in the chat. For example, Melinda Duncan in the US, and she has parrots. I want to see her parrots, so I'm going to subscribe to her and hope she makes a video so we can all see them. But what we do is we're one big family here. And I have, I think, almost 1,200 subscribers so far. We're working really hard to build our channel stronger because that's going to help our village more. It's going to help the children here more. And it's not going to only be that. Charm and I, after looking at the school today, we're going to be putting in a lot more than the YouTube money, you know, from ourselves. We have to. But we're never going to get the school done. We have to do cement coating outside. We need to put all new windows. There's 6 non-windows, holes. And then at the top, we got to fill all that in with hollow block. Get the guys to finish all the hollow block and steel bar for that to make it strong. Take it up to the roof line. And then the entire roof has to be ripped off and all steel framing. You know, 2x3 steel framing, welded up with 1x2s and crossing so that we have place to put the screws in for the roofing to screw it down so the storm can't take it away. Then we have to do fascia board, under eaves, and gutters so we can set up a rain collection system for them because they don't have water up there. They have barrels for water. You'll see it in the video. They pump the water right now from a little well that's about probably 300 meters away. And they hooked up a pump down there, and they have a solar panels, and they pump the water up to put water in the barrel for their CR, for their comfort room. They have a comfort room in another area of the school, but the one in grade 4 to grade 6, these students have to stop what they're doing in the classroom, go all the way across the schoolway just to use the bathroom. So we're going to change that, dig a septic, put in a toilet for them, you know, put in a proper water system. Probably will end up adding to their solar. And then I want to set them up with a Starlink so they can have a Wi-Fi and teach the students. That way they can have smart TVs in the class and teach the students. Once we get the building done, get the desk set up, like I said, all the money from YouTube is going to go to benefit these kids and benefit the school. So if I get big, I grow strong, and I have a lot of followers, and a lot of people recommend me and come and visit my chat, and then give memberships and super chats and things like that, all that money is going to one place. And I think after a period of time, it's going to grow, and we'll have the best school anywhere around. This will be the best school. So that's what I hope. I hope all you guys help with that. You know. So thank you very much, Chris. Thanks for coming in. I have been to Huntington Beach before. I worked in Long Beach for about a year, so I know California pretty good. And I prospected for gold all over California. Not that there's any in Huntington Beach, but there is up in the American River. So I've been up there a lot. Anyway, California was a lovely place. You know, I'd probably still be there if I hadn't met this girl online that time. I'd probably still be right there working and making mint, going hunting up in Oregon and Mississippi and visiting my folks there in Mississippi. So that's where my folks are from. King and Queen of Masbate. Thank you, Jap. Under my umbrella, Ella. Fox says hi. Fox says, I heard my name. Yeah. We had one young lady in here. Her name is Ma Cristina Padrizuela. And I told her you were a single guy. She's single, looking for a boyfriend. Melinda says, we have wells also. Very nice, Melinda. But do you have wells in the USA is my question. Because in the USA, in California, they made it illegal to own your own well and pump water out of the earth. Illegal. They would come shut you down if you weren't hooked up to their water system and using their water in California. That's not freedom, folks. That's not like the Philippines. That's why, Melinda, you're going to see a huge, huge difference between here, which you already know because you own homes here, and the USA, where you live. The difference is night and day. It's night there. It's a beautiful daytime here, you know, even though it's nighttime here right now, but the difference is dark to light. And it's like the light, you're so happy. The sun comes up, the sky is blue. There's no chemtrails. The big, beautiful, puffy clouds, you know, sometimes filled with rain. This is the most beautiful place you can come to. I could show you around my yard. If it was daytime, you come to me in a live feed, I'll show you around my yard. I have the most greenery you could imagine. And today, right here outside my kitchen window, I just discovered a huge banana heart that's almost 2 feet long, dropping bananas. It's already got 1, 2, 3 bunches of bananas already come out of the heart. So if you're with me in my live feed tomorrow, I promise I'll show that in the morning. Really cool. I got a lot of banana trees here. I got many, many. I have banana, coconut, star apple, jackfruit, sanguilas, avocado, mulberry. I've got all kinds. Calamansi, santal, coconut, many coconut. Filipino cherry trees. I got a couple of those. I've got so much fruit here. So much fruit. I'm growing pineapples in my garden, and I just got it going on, guys. I've got a lot going on. And it's a beautiful life here in the Philippines. Jap, say my name. Say my name, Fox. Hi, Fox. Good evening from Charm. Hey, Charmosaurus Rex. MJ, so cute, killer. Butternut, hi. How are you, Butternut? Thanks for coming in. Prototype, thank you. Happy New Year, guys. Welcome.
The play guy.
Go away. Bug. Mickey says, you're really doing a great job. I strongly believe that education is a key tool for students to stand on their own feet in the future. See, you know, I talk to students here. A kid, he's like, I don't know, let's say he's 13 years old. I think he's 13. He was in the boat with us fishing. You saw him on the fishing trip that you watched tonight that I was doing a premiere on. Okay, he was in the boat fishing with us. He's like 13 years old. The kid sees no hope for his future. He doesn't want to go to school because he doesn't see any hope for doing anything other than becoming a fisherman. He'd rather go out on a fishing boat and earn some fish or earn a little money than to go to class because he thinks class is not going to do anything for him. He doesn't want to be a teacher or an educator. And all the students who graduate high school here, they get free scholarships to the college in Balud that teaches them how to become educators, teachers. After they finish the college, then they do 1 year free on their own dime to go to the school for their internship. They have to pay to get to that school, wherever it is, and do an internship or pay for a boarding house so they can do an internship. They're paying for all that. The student, out of the poor folks' money, because the folks here have no money. This is a small, remote fishing village. Okay? I'll put a map up sometime, and I'll show you whereabouts I'm located. And I don't know if I have one on my phone, but I can show you a map of where we're located, and it's not near anything. We're not near a big city. Okay? So the money they earn comes from a little bit of gardening or vegetables, fruit, and from fish. Raising bad boy, pigs, raising some chickens or some goats. That's about all they have. And little sorry stores. Everybody's got a sorry store. Trying to earn just a few pesos a day to survive. Charm and I have it going on because we do a lot. We don't have a sorry store. Her mother does. But we sell ice. We sell gasoline, diesel, gas oil. We sell mineral water. We sell well water because well water is in scarcity here. We sell pizza at times and brownies. Ice all day long. Ice is a big seller. So we have what we call little baskets of money. And the little baskets of money, when you put them all together, they add up. Okay? So you can make a living doing just what we do there. And we have our business and my pension and my Social Security. So with all of that said, Charm and I live well compared to the rest of the people in our village. So I believe education is most important too. I like, subscribe, comment, everyone. Welcome here. Thank you. Owen the Goat. Hello. Thank you for coming in. A steel roof would be the best. That's our plan, Bill. It has to be because the wood is no good. The wood only lasts a few years. It gets, we got a lot of termites here. So they'll get up there. I saw termite runs in the schoolhouse. Okay, I can make a video and show you the termite runs. And they're destroying the wood. The wood's going to fall down one day. And I don't want my daughter sitting there when it happens. So I got to really expedite this, get some workers, get the material here, and get started on it. And the roof is going to be the very first highest priority. The kids can go to school without a roof for now. Once we tear that roof off, it's summertime. It's hot, but we'll probably put some tarpaulins up or something for them while we're doing construction. They can go outside under a shade tree and sit in the grass. They'll make room for them. We'll figure it out. They can come sit on my front porch and conduct grade 4 to grade 6 on my front porch if they want. But that's going to have to be a priority to get this building back in shape. Mango Man says, I'm back. Trinity, not so holy. Where are you located? I'm on Masbate Island, Philippines. Masbate, M-A-S-B-A-T-E. Mm-hmm. Our good friend Castaway Drift hit 2,000 subs today. That's wonderful. Good job, Castaway. He's cruising fast because he just crossed 1,000 a month ago. He's already at 2,000. Wow. He's cruising fast. So everybody is enjoying watching him walk around Dumaguete. That's his cup of tea, and that's what people like. That's awesome. Congratulations, Michael, if you're in here. Yap says, Masbate Trinity, the Philippines. From Arkansas. Okay. I used to live in Mississippi. I know Arkansas pretty good. Been through Arkansas, Kentucky, Tennessee. I was married to a lady from Tennessee one time. Mickey Mason says, my house runs off well water. It's way better than country treated water. Yes. My well water is awesome. I make purified water from my well water. And trust me, guys, my water is good. I drink my water every day, all day long. And I never have a problem with it. I make it with a small purified water system I bought on Lazada. Put in here, I think it was less than 9,000, 10,000 pesos. It's supposed to make 200 gallons a day. It's making it takes 38 minutes. I timed it to do 20 liters of water, 5 gallons. 38 minutes for 5 gallons. And I did 12 containers the other day. So you know where I spent the day, out in the backyard. I didn't talk about it too much on my feed, but I was back there all day long, 6 a.m. until almost dark, making purified water. They have a bunch of jugs. We sell it. We sell it for 40 peso per container. So I'm not making any money on it, I can tell you, but my time is spent, again, it's helping others too. So, Jimmy John, hello, Jimmy John. Thanks for coming in. Boy, glad you got to come in, Jimmy John. Much appreciated. Chap says, hey, Jimmy John, just saw the school rebuild video. There's no funding from the government side. Take too long? That's the first question out of my mouth on Monday morning when I see that principal. I want to know, what is it going to take us to get DepEd, to get the government involved? Even the houses around here that were damaged, they give 10,000 pesos to the houses that were damaged, had roof damage or whatever. They gave me 10,000 pesos for my chicken house. Okay? All you do is submit the damage caused by the storm and they pay you. So why didn't they give money to the school? I don't know. I don't know, but I need to find these answers out. I need to find out, what is DepEd going to do? And I'm going to ask them, why don't you match us peso for peso? You know, if I come up with 250,000 pesos, you guys match 250,000 pesos. Let's put this schoolhouse back in order. Because this is total crap what you got going on here. They got to realize it. They got to know it. Why aren't they doing something? It pisses me off. My daughter showed me where she was sitting today. It's right underneath where that board's about to fall down. No way. I'm about to just pull her out of school. If we can't get this thing going, I'll pull her out of school. I'm not going to have her up there. If that building caves in, what do? All our kids are going to be injured then. That's crazy. Jimmy, they're not going to be willing to. We're going to pay them. Some might. Maybe we can get Charm's brother to help us pitch in, family, relatives. But as far as the rest of the villagers, they have no money. And they're not going to be willing to just donate their time. They need to earn money for the families. So we'll probably just end up paying them the fair wage, the provincial wage, which is, helpers are $350 per day, and skilled labor is $500 per day. And right now, we'll just start with 2 people, you know, try to get the roof done, hire a skilled welder, which we have one here in the village. Now he's back from Manila, and I'm a welder. So we'll get the roof materials bought and get them all installed. That's the main thing, is getting all the beams fixed and make sure all the steel bars are put in place for the roofing. And then once we get all the metal in place, we'll screw the roofing down, put a top cap on it. At least that much is going to be done. Then we're going to start on the walls and the windows and the CR and all the other stuff that needs to happen. So the first most important thing is that roof, because it looks like it's going to cave at any time. I wouldn't put it past a strong wind to blow that thing right in, you know. It's getting more rotten by the day. So we'll do the very best we can, Jimmy, to get people involved. Deepa, hello. You're number 21 like. Thank you. Thank you. I hadn't even looked up. I see 21 now. Thank you so much, Deepa. Charm says, hi, Mickey. Hello, Jimmy. Hi, Charm. Gio. Hello, Gio.
Hi,
Geo Traveler. Hi, Mike. Mickey says, bro, I got a little emotion when you said that. Sorry, I remember my college days. There was no water tap, no electricity, broken tables, unpainted roof, and no emergency kit. Mickey, go watch the video. You're going to be shocked. You guys see the video I put up today about the schoolhouse here? You're going to be shocked. I was when I saw the benches, the chairs they sit in, the roof condition, the wall condition. I was like, man, and I recorded. My daughter's arguing me. I said, there's no windows. She goes, yeah, there is, Papa. There's windows there. The Hawaiian lattice. That's all they know. There's windows. There's a window. That's not a window. That's nailed Hawaiian up for what? All it's doing is blocking the wind coming in. It's not blocking the rain. That comes right through. I was there. Charm and I were at a meeting that day. And it started storming. The rain started coming and come right into the classroom. We had to move. Everybody had to move back because the rain was pouring in the classroom. So, but then I didn't think the desks were so bad. Maybe they had brought chairs up or something for us to sit in for the meeting. But man, those school desk chairs are horrible. And our kids are sitting there. I don't know. Where's the budget? Charm is the PTA president, okay, for the school. And they won't let her go. Every year they want her to be the PTA president. And I know why. In a way, I know why already. It's because we help them so much. You know, we're right there with them through thick and thin. We're always helping the school out. We did a raffle with them one year, and they earned a lot of money. And then Charm handled it all, and we did that building, construction, things they need to do, water faucets, and
I donate 10 sacks of cement there, but they don't work yet.
where is the cement? I didn't see
I take
it.
it back because the 2 sack is already
Hard?
hard.
Okay.
So I said,
So,
sir, well, I can borrow first, then if they're ready to work,
okay. So we
I
got,
can pay it.
yeah, we got about 3,500 in cement we donated, and then it was just sitting up there. They weren't doing any work. There was no workers. So Charm took it back and sold it to a customer before it got bad. But we'll put it back up there. We'll put more up there for
Maybe I
sure.
need to ask again if they're.
Well, I
if
think
the-
we're going to need about 50 sacks of cement. All the walls have to be smooth coated, the mortar put back up, the beams have to be fixed. So we need to fix that whole angle under the roof on both sides. Both sides, the angles under the eaves are all
The
open.
most important is the roofing.
Yeah, the most
Because
important is
it's
the roofing.
dangerous for the kids.
Yeah. Well, let's get the 2x3s. Let's count up how many we need. I'll go up tomorrow and do an inventory, and we'll take the money we have so far and let's start buying the materials. And then we'll schedule to have them move the kids so we can go up and rip that out. And a lot of the roofing is not bad. A lot of that's new roofing, but the problem is the ones that got ripped up by the storm, it ripped it and it flipped it. So it actually tore the metal. And when you put it back down, that has holes all through it. Rather than deal with fixing the holes, we'll replace those panels, or we can cut those panels and we can tuck other panels right under them and then screw them all down. So the new panels will just screw down right under it and carry it out to the edge of the roof. So we don't have to waste all of it. We're going to save all we can because we don't have a huge budget. So we'll do the best we can with what we got. Cap says, please help the school Masbate. All donations are welcome. Thank you, thank you. Do I help the village get clean water? Yes, we do, Gio. Charm and I are the only ones with clean water. And what we do is we'll actually sell it for 10 peso a container. Very, very cheap. We were at 5 pesos a container.
5 pesos only.
Oh, it's 5 now? Okay, it's
I
5.
sell for summer for 10 pesos.
Okay, summertime is 10, but right now in wintertime it's 5 pesos per container. So it's not a lot of money. They can afford it to come up here for 5 peso for 20 liters. And a lot of people live right close to us. They come up and they do their laundry up here. And Charm doesn't charge me anything.
I charge it.
Susan, you're
5
charging?
pesos per container.
Yeah, but how many containers she using for laundry?
5.
5 containers, okay. It's good, 25 pesos to do laundry here. All right, 22 now. Thank you, Mickey. Trevor Jones says, your wife doesn't look Filipino. Well, thank you, Trevor. She is. Born and raised here in Masbate. It's because of her hair color, probably. Her hair is naturally dark brown, black. But she is a light-skinned Filipina and beautiful. So she doesn't quite look at that. She has a lot of her hair. Her eyes are dark brown though. You gaze into her eyes, they're like, right, Charm? Look at your sad eyes. Ooh, you look puppy dog eyes. If those who will benefit from this, if it's built, do not
Thanks,
contribute something, they won't
Trevor
appreciate it.
Jones. Thank you.
Yeah, Jimmy, they won't. And thank you, Trevor. She is. What? I'm going to make you a moderator in my channel, Trevor. I'm going to add you as a moderator as well. I've got just about everybody now as a moderator. Old Miss 1, 39 to 34. All right. Mississippi team. My folks are from there. My mother's from there. My brothers and sisters all live there. There in Louisiana. I got one in Lake Pontchartrain, one in Hammond.
Hey,
Where else are they at? I've got one in South Carolina, brother in South Carolina, and the rest are up in Mississippi, around Jackson, Raymond, Flowood.
I'm the most annoying.
I lived in the Philippines in 1971. Wow, that's a long time ago, Trevor. Were you at Clark? Were you in the military at Clark there, or what brought you there? Mickey says, Ate and Kuya, I'll catch you later. All right, thank you, Mickey. Thanks for coming in. We'll catch you later. Thank you so much. You've been an inspiration to our channel. Ah, in Subic. Okay. The chap says, hide the knives, Mike. Yeah, I better tell you, whap me upside the head. You were a corpsman. Okay. You go way back. I joined the military in 78. I didn't join till 78. I retired in 97. I joined in 77, retired in 97. But I was on submarines. But corpsman's a good rate also. I was a sonar technician. It was a good job. Corpsman's a good job too. Did you do 20, Trevor? And are you coming back to the Philippines, or you're done with the Philippines? My first place I came was Subic, Olongapo. Our submarine pulled into Subic. And then the next year I was on a different submarine, and we came back to the Philippines again. I was on the USS La Jolla. USS Chicago, 721, SSN 721. We came here in 1990. In 1991, I'd already transferred over to the USS La Jolla, SSN 701, an older flight submarine, and we came here in 91. And we were leaving the day Mount Pinatubo blew up. June 15th, 1991, Mount Pinatubo blew its top. And that was the day we were getting underway on our submarine. We left Subic. We were just got out of the port, heading out, and this mountain erupts behind us. The first question the captain asked was, he asked command, you want us to go back and help? They said, nope, just continue on your way. They sent us over to the Gulf of Thailand. So just 4 years, okay. I did my time. I served my time and I got my pension, and that was very important to me to get a pension. So now I'm working on my disability to try to increase it from 30% to something higher. And I just completed CNP exams in the last month and a half. I did 2 trips to Makati Medical Center in Manila from Masbate, where I live. Maxana said, nice looking young man. Seriously thinking of moving here this year. Well, Trevor, stick with my channel. Friend me on Messenger and Facebook. If you have any questions, I can help you with it. I've been here since 2011, so I know a little bit more about the Philippines than I did back in the 90s, and probably a lot more about it than you did back in the 70s when you were here. I'd be glad to help you with it all. I'm single, be looking for a wife. There was an eligible one right in here, Trevor. Are you still in here, Ma? Christina? I don't even know her, never met her. Ma Christina. She was telling us she's in Lucena now. Ma Christina was looking for a wife, looking for a husband.
O sa Wi-Fi.
Can't have me, I'm already taken. Yeah, Ma Christina Pedrozuela. If you could, go back up the chat. Go back up the chat and find Ma Christina. Here, I'll pin her. Bang. There you go. She's at the bottom now. She's looking for a boyfriend. There you go. See, we can matchmake after all, huh? Not that I'm trying to. There she is. She's in the chat, Trevor. She's right below you. Oh, she's single mother. Okay. There you go. Ma Christina. There's his Trevor at pvpath.com. Look up his website. There you go, Trevor. Trevor, sight unseen. I don't know Ma Christina, okay? So, it's 100% on you, bro. Anyway, she was in here with the chat tonight. Jimmy says, 71, I was 8. I remember seeing the GIs having a good old time in the resorts. Yeah. She's HRU. Not sure how to connect online. Well, you have a YouTube channel. Ma, do you have a YouTube channel? You can put, Ma, why don't you just put your email there for Trevor, so he can email you. That'd be the easiest way. You can put your email up there. We won't bug you. I'm hearing you. Yeah, just put your email up there. Let Trevor have it, and then delete your post. Okay, just put it up there. If anybody else is interested, they'll email you too. I won't, because I have a wife here. She'd kill me. Yeah, Trevor says if you could email me, that would be smashing. So that's your email, right, Trevor?
Papa.
He put his website, .com website.
Papa, my cake, Mama, I like Papa.
I know. He put his .com. That's a website. So you should be able to reach him there at his website. All right,
Bilang Yakult.
there you go.
Wala ka Yakult.
Ma Christina, can you put your email up, please? Ma Christina, please put up your email so he can connect with you if you want to meet him. Cheers, guys. I'm not drinking coffee. I'm drinking Smirnoff.
Baka na ako mag-iipan.
Okay, she said, okay. That's the easiest way. I know how to do it, guys. On YouTube. It's hard. Meet somebody on YouTube. Christina R. Pedusuela. That's your name, but yeah, Bill. I know you don't like people who drink online, and I'm just keeping my whistle wet so I can keep
Ma,
talking.
may
No, this is
subay.
tea.
May subay, ma.
Okay, you just subscribe. Does he have any content in her channel?
Mama, ho?
You can message her.
Ma, may subay.
I think if you go to one of her videos, if she has a video, a short,
Baka na kutsara lang.
anything up, click on it, go in there and send a message. There's a famous French song named Ella, Ella, Elle, Ella. There you go, Trevor. She just gave it all out to you right there. Just make sure when you're calling from the US, you use +63. Gio says, hi, Mike. How can we help the Filipino people? I'm going to do my very best, Gio, in helping the people here by rebuilding their elementary school to start with. That's the biggest thing I want to do right now. There's other ways to help them. I've been working on it for years, helping where I could, here and there, here and there. It's very, very difficult to pick a single way to help the Filipino people. There's not a singular way because everybody has so many needs. And you can't come here and just start throwing money around. That doesn't work, okay? They'll take all your money until you're broke. And there'll still be somebody with their hand out. So that's the wrong approach. The right approach is to make projects or to, like I see a need. I see the elementary school needs to be rebuilt. I mean, it's horrible. Go and watch the video. You'll see what I mean, Gio. I posted it today. It's about, I don't know, 12 minutes long, the video. Go watch that video. You'll see what the next project is for me to help with. Mr. Mackey, what is your family name?
Puti ba to? Print to.
Hi, ang pants.
Where'd you get Mackey?
Ang galibawan.
Where'd you get Mackey from, huh? It's Trevor Jones. His name is Trevor Jones. Fox Funny Life, past my bedtime. Good night, white family and all. Thank you, Fox, for coming in. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you for moderating for us. Thank you so much. And you know,
Good night, Fox.
Nightbot hasn't done
Thank you for
anything
watching.
today. That's strange, huh? He didn't kick anybody out, so we've had a good channel tonight. Okay, Trevor, it's right there.
Guys, Happy New Year.
Up. There you go.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year from
Happy New
MJ
Year.
Fox. Happy New Year, everyone, from MJ. You're tired, way past your bedtime, huh? Take your milk and go to bed, son. You want that? No? Okay. MJ brought me a cookie, a chocolate cookie. Charm's family name is Jorge, Jorge. My phone's going. Boop. Mother's maiden name is Abuelita. So her family name is Abuelita and George, Jorge. Jorge. Bill says, Happy New Year, MJ.
Happy New Year.
Says, Happy New Year to you. MJ lives in a zoo with 2 wild sisters and a cat and a dog too.
Angie, you said, Charm family, like si mine.
Gio, no.
It's okay, not poor, not wealthy.
They're not poor. Her family was in the U.S. for about 3 years, her father and her mother. And then they came back. Her mother runs a Sorry Sorry store. They do okay. They're doing fine.
Before my parents is rich, but I don't know what happened.
They sent all you kids to school. She has 9 siblings. Crazy high family. Many girls. How many girls in your
No,
family?
because
6 girls?
Since I was young, my parents
Tulog na.
there's a lot of fish before here in the village.
Yeah, a lot of
A
fish.
lot of fish.
But now,
Now, no more.
From the init.
Then they have business. They have sari store. Then my father invest to buy lot and animals like that.
they gradually grew over time. They managed to save what they had, you know.
Somebody sent their phone number.
And yeah, that's Mom Christina. That's giving it to Trevor. Trevor wants to meet a Filipina, so Trevor's going to contact her. That's good. Yes, 9 siblings, and then she has 1 adopted sister as well. 10 children total,
9
right?
siblings from 1 woman. Yeah.
Yeah. My mother had 4, and then when she married my stepfather, she had 3 more.
7? Mami ko.
Okay, I'm going to take the cell number down, guys.
Nauto. Papa, may tuto ka. Dako-dako na.
I took the cell number down so that we don't get Melody in any trouble. Bunch of guys spamming her and stuff, guys. But anyway, I hope you got it, Trevor.
Ang 20 pesos
But
yun naman.
now, no more
Dami
fish.
yung mabakal dati. Or biskan piso lang. Astig pa dati dali. Dako-dako kuno ila tinapay di. Doon naman. Kadto ang tinapay dati. Astig pa ka mo. Mano ka po? Oh. Mapwede na naman kaunan ng ada sa lamesa.
Okay, I got another somebody on Messenger sent me a message that he's willing to contribute. That's wonderful. I've had several people now come to us and say they want to contribute to help the elementary school. Trevor, I live over in Masbate Island. Ma Christina's over in Lucena area. She's HR. I don't know if HR means HR working for a company or HR means homewrecker. Congratulations, Castaway Drift, on 2,000 subscribers. Wow, what an accomplishment.
2,000?
Did your parents' separation affect you growing up? Well, I grew up pretty much without a father from the time I was too young to remember, from about 2 years old until I reached the age of, I think my mother remarried my stepfather probably when I was about 6. So for about 4 years, I had no father. And that's a time when we remember what's going on. And I remember clearly that there was no man in my mom's life. And then I do remember my real father. I knew him. I knew his name. All my life, I've known his name. And I remember when I was a real young child, I guess I was about 2 years old, and I was on his shoulders up on a mountain. I think it was up in Seattle area. And we were on a mountain somewhere. We were looking out over a mountain, and he was showing me a deer. And that was so many years ago, and I still remembered that. And then when I was 31 years old, I looked him up. I was in the military, and I was going to Washington to do a job up in Seattle, up in Bangor, Washington. And I looked him up, and I went and met him. First time I'd met him in all those years, 29 years I hadn't seen the guy. And I met him, and so much like me. You don't think about mannerisms being hereditary, but mannerisms are hereditary. They really are. I believe that, because when I met him, I was like, wow, this guy's a lot like me. I must have gotten all this from him, So, yeah, I'm from a big family too. We had 11 children in our family. My mother had 3. My mother had 4. My stepfather had 4. When they married, they had 3 together. So we had 8 boys and 3 girls, 11 children in the family at one time. And then when we moved from Seattle to New Orleans, Louisiana, my dad was a preacher. When we moved down there to New Orleans, the oldest sibling moved out, second oldest sibling moved out, and then so there was 9 of us under the roof at one time when we lived in New Orleans. So big family, yeah. Is there a good English-speaking Christian church where you are? Trevor, there's a Christian church here, and I haven't been there. I don't know if it's English-speaking or not, but they're not Catholic. They're not Catholic. I know that. They're just Christian, and they're right there in the Ballard area. There's a couple of churches there, Christian churches, and I believe they speak English as well. But I haven't been, but I know the preacher in one of them. He came to my house and we were talking about my solar system. And he came to my house, we were chatting one day. So I know he speaks good English, but I don't know if he preaches in English. He may preach in Tagalog. I can find out. It's good. Yeah, I watch all the time, Michael. But don't comment all the time. You're killing it, friend. Yeah, you're doing really well. Michael, congratulations on that. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for coming into our chat. You're doing wonderful, Michael. For a YouTube channel that walks around, you're doing wonderful. Keep it up. You got a lot of subscribers. You're doing really, really well. Congratulations. Smoking my butt, I'll tell you that. You went from 1,000. You went to 1,000. I know, and you had that little hiccup there, up and down. Then you made it. And then, where'd that come from? Oh, that super chat earlier, yeah. From Mickey. But you went to that's from Mickey Mason. You went to 1,000 and you hiccup down, you went back up, and then now you skyrocket. 2,000, now you'll be at 14,000, passing James and Karen before you know it. Because now you're going to start getting really pushed hard by YouTube. You're going to get a lot of people coming, a lot of people subscribing and liking your channel, and you're going to do really, really well. I know you will. So congratulations on that. Happy New Year again to everyone. Yes, you are, many friend. Thank you. I hope everybody who came in tonight, I had a lot of people, new people coming in tonight. I hope they all subscribed to my channel and gave me likes. I really appreciate it. I won't know until we're done. Anyway, we're coming up on 2 hours on live Premiere Live. And what I really enjoyed about Premiere Live is that Premiere Live allowed me to chat with you while the stream was going on. While you're watching the fishing video, I was able to chat with you. So if you had any questions then and there, I was able to answer your questions for you, which is good. It was almost like being live and talking to you. Not quite the same, but almost. And for those of you who don't know, we were discussing a Starlink Mini earlier. The first one never showed up. So I bought the Peak new battery for it, but I have a battery I'm using as a power bank right now. But I bought a second Starlink Mini I have to pay for still. And I bought it from Scott. Those of you who know Scott and Isa, he's in Iloilo right now. And what he did is he brought his Starlink Mini with him because the Starlink Mini he ordered for me wasn't due to arrive till December 23, but he was flying out December 21. So he left. The Starlink Mini is at his house in Maryland, but he left the state, came here to the Philippines to be with Isa. So he brought his Starlink Mini, and before he goes home, he will bring it here. Him and Isa will come and visit. He and Isa, proper English, will come and visit, and then he will leave his Starlink Mini with me when he goes back to the U.S. So I will get a Starlink Mini here, and it's coming. And I'm considering at some point, but I don't think I want to get a Starlink Mini for the school. I was actually thinking to get them a Starlink Gen 4 so the school can have proper Wi-Fi. And I'll probably just end up paying for their, I think it's $3,800 like mine. My Gen 2 is $3,800 a month. We'll probably just pay that out of funds that we receive from the YouTube channel on the monthly basis, because we're generally making that much on membership, super chats, and gifts that are gifted to us. So that should be able to sustain the $3,800 a month Starlink bill. And hopefully we can do that. We'll give them a permanent Wi-Fi that they can put smart TVs in the classrooms and teach the children. Let the children see the world, which right now they're doing from smartphones, but let's let the teachers teach them. The second thing we're trying to set up right now is we're trying to set up a sister school with Brian in Queensland, Australia. But school is not in session, so I can't talk to the principal, but we're going to try to set up a sister school between our elementary school and the elementary school there in Australia to be sister schools. Wouldn't that be cool? So then we hook them up with Wi-Fi so the students can converse with each other. And the students here learn English, and the students in Australia speak English. So it's going to be really, really cool if we can get it going, guys. So that's another little thing we're doing. And it's going to take a little work, but we're going to try to get it done. We're going to do a lot. I want to do a lot. And you asked me earlier what we're doing for the Philippines. That's just another thing we're doing. We're trying our best to really, really support our community. And with y'all's help, you're the ones who are helping us the most. Of anybody I know in the whole world, you guys are helping us the most because you're the ones supporting my YouTube channel and you're the ones who are contributing, which is all going to the school. So, and also Charm and I are going to be contributing on top of that for sure. We have a good business going, and I talked to Charm tonight. We can take the profit from the sales we do and we can put that profit towards the school because Charm and I call it free money, play money. It's free money because I just move money. My business is now at a point where the distributors do the work. I'm the wholesaler. So money that comes in is just like free money. I call it free money because I just do 10 minutes of paperwork and I get paid good money for it. So we're going to start. Normally we take the profit from the business and we use it in different ways. Like, we bought all the Christmas gifts this year. We supported 84 students aged 3 to 12, 34 students in grade 7, the school of my daughter. We gave everyone gifts and snacks and juice. And we had several beach parties with bad boys that we raised and donated. Those bad boys probably cost about 12 to 15,000 pesos, the ones we Leishon and butchered. So we've really contributed a lot. We contributed to the seniors in the village, and then a lot of the impoverished families that we know. Charm went out of her way to buy, I think she bought 10 sacks of rice, and she was giving sacks of rice to all the families. Sacks of rice, a couple of packs of soup and noodles, or canned sardines and tuna, stuff like that. She put up care packages for them. So yes, we really, really help a lot here, guys. And you guys are the big factor, though. You're the reason we do it. If I wasn't on YouTube, it would all be Charm and I, and money out of our pocket. And you guys are throwing in a lot of contributions now. And it's so much, much appreciated. We love all you guys. Anyway, let's take down Geo 970 from one woman. Charm said, thank you guys for all the donations. Thank you so much. Why you give me a rocket? What, my friend Maki, you give me a boyfriend like you, I'm ready to receive. Ma Christine, I gave you Trevor. You go up in the chat, you find Trevor, and you tell him. He gave you his email address, and you gave him your phone number. He'll be contacting you, don't worry. You guys get to know each other. I don't even know who you are. I'm going to go to your channel, though. Let me screenshot my screen, because I can't go to your channel right here. Wait a minute. I have another phone. Let's see if I can find you, Ma Christina. I think I'm a moderator in here. I think I can just click on you. Okay, let me go find you. My phone's going crazy. I came on my phone, it's going crazy. YouTube. Go to me. Okay, here we go, view channel. All right, in this one, let's see where I'm at. Ma Christina Venezuela. You have 2 subscribers. Okay, now you got 3. You need to put content. You need to go to your what you would normally upload to a Facebook, a video, short video, or anything. Okay, and you need to go to your channel, hit the plus key right in the middle of the screen. There's a plus right down here. Right here, you hit that plus key. Okay, just like that, and then you go in here and you select video. Okay, go over to video like that. Scan over to video and click on video, and the videos in your phone are going to pop up. Okay, and you select any video you want. Just pick one. Okay, I'm going to pick one. We're opening up coconuts. Okay, open up coconuts in the backyard and grinding them. All right, hit next. Okay, go to next, and then right here, upload. You need to give it publish. Okay, that's all you got to do, just like that. It's so simple. Upload a video on your channel, upload some shorts, upload some information. Then people can go on, they can click on your video, they can leave you a comment with their email and their phone number to contact you, or you contact them. Simple, simple, simple. Okay. All right, guys. I already gave you. I'm not giving you another one. I'm done giving. Mike, how do you avoid marrying the wrong woman in the Philippines? The ones that are after your money. Just watch for the red flags, Gio. The first red flag is they'll ask you for money.
If somebody asking money,
If they ask money, it's a red
it
flag.
means money only.
That means they only want you for your money. Like Charm said, it's money only. It's not a relationship. It's not love. Okay. The second red flag is within 3 days of chatting them, they're going to say, mahal kita. Or they're going to say, I love you. 3 days of knowing you, or less. If you hear those 3 words, that's time to run. Because the chances are that they don't know what they're saying. They're saying, I love you, because they want more money. See? They're trying to put the hooks in you right away. What woman chatting a guy online can tell him, I love you, sight unseen? You're telling me Ma Christina can come in here and watch my live feed for 1 hour. At the end of that 1 hour, she's going to tell me I love you. Seriously? And you believe that? There's red flags all over the place. You have to watch for them, Gio. Watch for the red flags. The first one is the money thing. Always wanting something from you. My mother's sick. My mother's in the hospital. Yeah, load. They want load for the phone. So they can chat you. I'm sorry, I don't have load. You cannot reach me because I don't have load on my phone. I need money for load. You know what you do with them? Delete. Just delete them. Why you want to give them load? What'd they do before you came along? The other foreigner talked to them. Got load? Why didn't they go ask their brother for load? If they're so interested in you, why didn't they go work and get load? Why are they asking you for load, a total stranger who they don't even know? Why are they asking you for load? Watch for the red flags. It's simple. Find the right girl. The way to do it is, first of all, don't give her money. If she leaves you, fine. She was only after your money to begin with. So never give her money. Never. They send you naked pictures, delete them. Who wants a woman who's going to send naked pictures online to you and all their friends, and every other foreigner says hi to them? Here comes the naked pictures. Give me money, give me money. Okay? The red flags will expose themselves to you. It's not hard to spot them because they're not real book smart here. A lot of them don't have much of a college education either. College here is more of a joke than anything else. So when they go with a foreigner, because they've got enough load to get online, and all of a sudden they're asking you for money to support them and their mother and their father and their brother and their sister, and their dog is sick, and their cat's ill, their grandma's sick, had a heart attack, has a hospital bill. Every single thing that comes back and says, I want money, 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 money. Guess what? You write them, say, I'm not your ATM. I don't even know you. Go find somebody else. I'm not interested in you. And walk away. Don't send money to Filipinos in this country. Because if you do, there's 10 more guys as you. I saw this girl one time. I introduced this girl to a friend of mine, another friend. And first thing she did was ask him for money. I told him, no, don't give her none. I look at her kid. Her kid's wearing designer collar shirts, brand new jeans, has a brand new bicycle. I told my friend, I said, dude, this kid's got it going on. She's probably got 4 boyfriends. Yeah, she had 4 other foreigners supporting her. She admitted it to him. Learn how to read the red flags and you'll learn all about them. Nikki Evans. Hello, Nikki. I'm glad you came in. We're doing great. Happy New Year to you, Nikki. Ma says yes. Okay, Mr. Mikey. Yeah. Ma Christina, please don't post your number anymore, okay? They got it, all right? Please take that down, remove that. The guy has your phone number. You don't want to be giving it to everybody, okay? Because you're going to get a lot more people than you know. You think there's only 6 people in this chat. There's 14. People coming in reading the chats. You're going to have a dozen calls. You're not going to like some of the guys, I'll tell you, okay? So don't just throw yourself out there at guys because that's not the way to approach it either. Gio says, I heard something, Mike, that you have to support the family financially on a monthly basis. No, you don't. No, you don't, Gio. I don't support Charm's mother or her father. We don't support. What we do is we help when we need it, when we're needed to help. Like her brother's going back to Manila. He just got called back to go be on a ship, okay? So he needed travel money. John keeps the credit, the books. She'll write down how much she gave him. She gave him 5,000 pesos to travel with. He can stay with his sister. His sister lives in Tanzania. He can go to the ship, to the office, and go back to his sister's house there until the ship says, okay, come on. They fly him to where he's going. Or the ship's right there in Manila, whichever he's getting. But, so we help him out. As soon as he gets hired on the ship and starts making a wage, he'll pay Charm back every peso. That's true family. They don't use you and abuse you and take from you and not give back. They all give something back. True family gives something back. And they love us here. And Charm and I aren't spending money on them. No, to the contrary, we don't. They want to buy a bottle of gasoline, they pay for a bottle of gasoline. We don't give it to them. We don't support them. Her mother supports herself. Now, what we do to help the family, and we charge them for this too. When we go to town, her mother will order groceries, 15 or 16,000 pesos worth of groceries for her sari store, okay? And when we go to town with the truck, like tomorrow I got to go to town, right? I guarantee there'll be a grocery order. I'll stop at the grocery store, pick her order up. She'll pay for her own order. I don't pay for it. I'll put it in the truck. I'll carry it back. Whatever it costs me to transport her goods here, she'll pay for that too. She pays for it all. So we don't financially support the family. There are families you will financially support if you get the wrong girl, because they will consider you as an ATM machine. Guaranteed. So, no, it's not common practice to support the family. But I'm going to tell you something. Think about it this way, Gio. You come to the Philippines and you meet a girl. She's age 18 to 25. Working age. Okay? The family expects their daughter to go out and get a job. They've got her through high school. In many cases, they've got her up to 21 through college. They paid for it. And they expect the daughter to get a job and put money back into the family. That's how the family life works here. Okay? The kids grow up and they support the parents. You take a woman away out of the family, so now she can't work. Now she can't support the family. They're looking at you, buddy. We'll give you our daughter. You can marry our daughter. But you need to be the one to replace what we would have gotten from her if she was working. And they won't say it out loud to you in most cases. They won't say nothing. But you take a young girl that young out of the family chain, you need to expect to pay something back in. A lot of guys come here, they're 65 years old, they want an 18-year-old girlfriend. 18-year-old is just getting to working age, okay? The family expects. They'll say, yes, the rich foreigner can date you. The girl may never even want to date you, but the family says yes. Why? Because they're looking at you like an ATM machine, all right? That's why when you come here, you guys, don't go get an 18 to 25-year-old. Get yourself a woman who's already established, 28, 29. There's many here. I found Charm, no kids, 28 years old when I met her, 29. She just turned 29 in February. Her birthday's 1983 when I met her. I met her in 2012. November 2012, her birthday was February 2013. She's born in 83. She had just turned 30 years old. So when I met her, she was 29. No kids. They're available and they're beautiful. I got a beautiful wife. And she was working. She used to build Verizon phones for Verizon Phone Company in the USA. So she's working. She was a supervisor. She never had a day of college in her life because her father could not afford college. When it came time for Charm, there was no money left. The other kids had already gone to college. Okay, were working, but there wasn't the money coming back in to support sending Charm to college. So when Charm graduated high school, she never went to a day of college. She went to work. And she worked hard. Charm's a hard-working woman. And she earned her way. Okay? She didn't come looking at me for money because I didn't have any money. When she met me, I had $200 in my pocket, and my next paycheck went to my ex-girlfriend. Go figure that out. She took me on, okay? She took me to be her boyfriend because she liked me just the way I was. She didn't like me going to the bar and having a beer downstairs because she doesn't drink. She doesn't really drink. So she didn't like me going down to the bar down below my massage parlor that I had. It was massage, non-invasive liposuction, caviar F, and doing nails. That was a spa I set up called Let's Tone It Spa. And it was all about toning. And we didn't do so many massages. I had 5 therapists working for me. We did mostly non-invasive liposuction caviar F on chubby women. And I sold specialty oils that I blended myself that you use for your body to help you to relax more and to also to help you for weight loss and stuff like that, and for aches and pains and things like that. So I was blending my own oils, my own mix of oils and stuff like that. Another whole world. We won't even go into that, guys. But it was all legit. It was all good. Everything I made was good for the body. And I don't do that anymore. My life's moved on. But that's what I was doing when I met Charm. And I shut the spa down. We put a sign on it, closed for renovation. We had so many customers. But we put a sign up, closed for renovation, because my ex-girlfriend was trying to get me deported out of the country. And I was a visitor. I was balikbayan to her, right? But I was a visitor in the country. And I'm not supposed to be working on a visitor visa. So she was about to pull me in and get me kicked out of the country. And I said, hell with this crap, I'm out of here. They're not going to prove I'm working, nothing. I don't take no money from nobody anyway. I didn't get any money. My ex-girlfriend got all the money. She emptied the bank account. She got all the money. She kept all the money. I never touched money. So she can't prove I was working. So she couldn't get me deported. To get deported, you have to do things wrong. Hurt somebody, rape somebody, violate immigration policy, which I was doing then, but luckily I got out of it before anything was done about it. And never went back to doing that. Not doing anything illegal, I tell you. But I never accepted money. I was just there, a presence in the room. That's pretty much what I was. So the $200 I had in my pocket wasn't from the business, that's for sure. But anyway, Charm took me in. We met November 18th, 2012. We got married January 10th, 2013. Very, very fast. But we knew there were no red flags. We knew that what we felt for each other. We really did love each other. And it's shown to this day. We're still together. Our love is as strong as you could ever want in a relationship. We have a beautiful relationship. And we have 3 gorgeous children to come from that. So, and they're all my children. Yes, I fathered those children. Prepper, good evening, Prepper. Charm says, hi, good evening.
I'm blocked the phone Wi-Fi for these 2 kids.
Ay, 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 she's got the kids in their phone. I told you, Micah. I told you 9 o'clock, didn't I? I know, I told both girls. No more phone after 9. Why don't you girls listen, hun? Okay, see, I have control of the Starlink. So Mike and Ella are now blocked. No more Wi-Fi. I told them. Not after 9 o'clock. They didn't listen to me. Charm, I still got an iPhone on here. Who's the iPhone? Oh, that's your uncle, huh? Uncle Boy, maybe. Anyway, they'll go away tomorrow. Phoenix Lightning, hello, good evening. Skinny Gorilla, thank you for coming in. Wow, thank you for coming in, Skinny and Phoenix. We're having a wonderful evening tonight. I don't even want to get off. I'm having so much fun chatting with everybody. We just kept going and going and going. We're already 2 hours and 20 minutes into a live feed. It felt like we just started. We did the premiere tonight. You guys missed a good premiere of fishing. Maybe you don't like fishing, but we did. I was fishing and it was so freezing cold because the rain was raining on me. And you'll see me in the fishing video. I'm wearing a plastic bag over my head. Freezing cold. I had to hop back over behind the wood where the engine compartment is and sit back there over top the engines. Tuck both my arms, my hands under my arms and squeeze myself to stay warm. I was freezing cold. My whole body was soaked. All my clothes soaked, drenched. I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt and I was drenched and the wind was blowing and I was freezing. Coldest I've been in the Philippines, you know? But it's all a state of mind too. So you have to think of it that way too. It's really outside, it's 75 degrees, you know, at night. So it wasn't cold, but when you get wet, you could get hypothermic. And it was pretty darn cold. I'll tell you what, I was cold. Anyway, we got through the night, we got home, we had fish, everybody was happy. And if you see the video, you'll see. But the biggest problem I had that night was I only had 23% battery on my phone. 23% when I left. And my power bank I took a USB to Type-C. But that particular battery I'm using for my Wi-Fi mini is a Type-C to Type-C. So I should have brought my wife's power cord. I didn't. I brought mine. Wrong power cord. 23% battery to last on a 4-hour boat trip. Okay, so I made it. At the last, I had 7 minutes left of power, and I powered the phone off and saved it till I got home so I could make a video. And if you did 2%, you can't make a video. But I wanted to make a short video of the fish themselves after we dumped them out. So I had about 7 or 6% when I powered the phone back on. And I was able to make a video to add to the end of the video for you guys to make the video complete, to show you the fish we got. So it turned out to be a pretty decent premiere. I had a good time watching it. and chatting with all you folks about it. It was a lot of fun. A lot of you were there, but a lot of you weren't. You missed it. So, but it was a good video if you want to go watch it. It's about 38 minutes long. It's a lot of fun, but it was raining and I was freezing. So hope you enjoy it. It was worth it. Hi, Michael from Phoenix. I'm HR massage therapist. Well, you can come right over and give me a massage because I'm overdue. I'm about 2 years overdue for a good massage. I wish I had somebody here that could give me a massage. My wife doesn't, and we don't have any masseuses around here that do. The nearest one is 2 hours away in Masbate City. I'm always too busy to get a massage when I go there, though, so I just ignore it, deal with the pain every day. Jap says, hi, Ariel, welcome back. Philippines, Mike. Philippines with Mike. Hello, Philippines with Mike. I met you over in the other channel for Bama. You were visiting Bama. Thank you so much. I was trying to teach him a couple of tricks, about that, but he didn't understand me at first. But I think afterwards, it dawned on him what I was trying to say. Sure, yeah. It dawned on him what I was trying to say about the live, what to do on his live. He's getting better and better at it, I know. And my wife doesn't work. Well, she works. My wife works in another capacity, guys. My wife takes care of all the money for all the little baskets we have here, including Gcash. And Gcash in and Gcash out in our village is very, very popular.
We ordered the bedding for your bed, and we're gonna buy comforters if there's a zipper.
Really?
Yep. We ordered the comfy bed.
Who ordered it?
Me. On
You
TikTok.
ordered it from TikTok?
I told Mama.
Oh,
And she
wow.
picked the color blue.
Wow.
And if it's
Michael
good
ordered us a
quality-
bed set and a comforter from TikTok.
No, not a comforter. We didn't order it yet.
Why?
Because if the...
Comforters are nice.
I know. If it arrives with the zipper on the thing, we're gonna buy the comforter right after.
Okay.
And
All
we're
right,
gonna
hon.
buy the bedding for my bed too.
Okay, hon. Get to work then. I'm going to add you as a moderator. Good night. Philippines with Mike. I just added you as a moderator on my channel. Thank you so much for coming in. You're going to find a lot of people on my channel that may or may not be on your channel. Feel free to subscribe to them. Our family is very happy to subscribe back. So thank you for coming in. Much, much appreciated. John Lou says, hi, Ario. Thank you, John Lou, for coming in. John Lou's right here in the Philippines, guys. And Happy New Year, John Lou. Happy New Year, Philippines with Mike. Thank you for coming in. Michael says, I was just about to say that my Filipino wife never asked for money. When I started working, she sends her money. How much? I never asked. That's appropriate. That's the Philippine way. Family is very, very strong in the Philippines. Unlike in the US, okay? We turn 18, they want to kick us out of the house. Goodbye. Get out, you're on your own. You never hear that in the Philippines. Ever. I would never think of kicking my child out of this house at 18 years of age. I don't live there. I live in the Philippines. Thank you so much, Prepper. Thank you for the super chat. More for the school. Thank you so much. It's a big, big project. I don't know if you saw the video I posted up. It's a 12-minute video about the school, but if you did, you'll understand what I was talking about and how much help they really do need. But my first question on Monday morning when the school opens and I see the principal is, I want to know where's Dep Ed? And what is your plan to get Dep Ed to help you fix this building where my child goes to school? That's my first question. I'm not going to discuss money we have for the school. I want to discuss Dep Ed and government, barangay. I want to know who else is going to help us. Okay? That's the first step. They're responsible, not you and I. We're going to do this out of the kindness of our heart. We're going to help this school because we really see a desperate need. But my first question will be to them, is to put them on the spot. Where's the Dep Ed money? Where did the money go for the damage to your school during the typhoon? I got damages. They gave me 10,000 peso for my chicken house. I know they gave somebody the 10,000 pesos for the elementary school damage. Every building that was damaged in the storm received money. And I don't see any reason why they wouldn't have gone and filed for that 10,000 pesos. Somebody did. Where's the money? Where's the money for that? So I'm going to sit down and have a very straight conversation with the principal, who's a very reasonable, very nice guy. He knows what I do for the school. He knows what Charm and I both do. And after I ask him the pointed questions, then we're going to come up with a plan. Because I want to see what the budget is. Don't hide your budget expecting me to pay for it all. Bring your budget out. Let us match your budget. Then we'll go beyond that and do more and more and more for the school. But I want all of their budget in the cookie pie, okay? I want their budget in there with us. I want to talk to the barangay captain. I'm going to show him my video to watch. Walk him up to the school if he has to. I want him to see what's going on. And my question again is going to be, this is our children going to school here. What will the barangay do to help repair this school, to make it fit for our children to be underneath the roof of this school? I'm going to put them on the spot. I'm a nobody. I'm just a foreigner. You have to always look at yourself as just a foreigner, okay? Don't think you're somebody, because you're not. But I'm a member of this community. My children go to school there. That's why I'm going to ask the hard questions. And I want some honest answers. And then everything that we've collected up and things that come forward after that are going to be gravy. So I'm going to ask the hard questions. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to find where the money is, what the plan is for the money, and we're going to implement that plan. I'll take it to action. I don't need them to. I'll take it for action, and I'll get it done. So that's the way it will be. Michael said, I was just about to say to my Filipino, yep, I read that one. Gio says, Mike, you know the Filipino culture so well. I feel you're a Filipino. Thank you, Gio. I've been here long enough. I feel like I'm Filipino. Sometimes I wish my skin was brown and my hair was black and my eyes weren't green. You know, sometimes I wish I could blend in more and I wasn't looked at as the white guy, you know, as the wallet. Every time I go to a fiesta, you know, you're the foreigner. You're the guy that has money. You're the guy they keep calling over and over and over to bring your money up, you know. Sometimes I wish I wasn't. Sometimes I wish I was just a brown-skinned Filipino guy. I feel that way inside. I feel that I've been here long enough, and I feel just like I belong. This is my home. I don't plan to leave it. I'm going to stay here the rest of my life. I'm going to die here. I don't know what my wife's going to do when I die with my body. I wish I know what she would do. I'd tell her, tie some lead on me and just drop me in the ocean. Let me go. I'd be fine with that. You know, just stick me up in a graveyard somewhere. But we have a graveyard up here, and it's against the law to throw bodies in the ocean. So I guess I'm going to be in the graveyard with everybody else, overlooking the ocean. That's about as close as I'm going to get to the ocean, is being able to look from my grave down into the ocean, because it's up on a hill. It's a beautiful graveyard up on a hill. One day I'll make a video of it. I'll go up there. We'll walk through and look at the family names and stuff. They're up there. Our family's there. I think it'd be a good video too. Michael says, really enjoyed premiere this morning. Thanks for sharing, Mike. You're welcome, Michael. And there'll be more to come. I don't know when we're going fishing again. My brother-in-law leaves tomorrow. I've got to take him. Never mind my live in the morning, guys. I can't do it because I need to take that group over to Balut and drop them. They need to get over there early so they can get a van so they can get to Masbate City. They did get a van that's going to Manila, and it's door-to-door. They pay $2,000 per head for the door-to-door service, and I know they're going through Pio Duran. I think what happens is the van makes arrangements with the ferry, right? That he's going to be on the ferry. So he gets an advance ticket. I'm going to be on your ferry on the 3rd of January. And they're going to go to Pio Duran. So it doesn't matter how many people they bring on that in that van. the people have to buy their tickets, of course, but they don't care how many people's going because that van is going to transport those people. So they'll give him a ticket and everybody else will get a ticket that's going inside that van. And right now I think there's 8 passengers. There'll be more, but right now there's 8. So all of our relatives got a seat in the van. My brother-in-law, there's 5 of them that are going tomorrow. So all of them are got a seat in the van. It's a point-to-point van. When they get in the van in Masbate, well, they don't get in really. They tell the driver, "Hey, we're here," and they go on the ferry with their ticket. They walk on, get on the ferry, and then they have the van number. And then before the van departs, the van will go out in the parking lot after it reaches Pio Duran, and it'll park, and everybody goes to the van, gets in. He won't leave until all his passengers are inside the van, and then he'll drive them all the way down to Manila. 12-hour van ride. But hey, you got to get what you got to get. And if you don't go that route, there is no route because the ferry to Lucena, fully booked. 6 a.m. this morning, the line, Charm has a video of it. I think I'll post it up and show you what the line is like on a holiday travel trying to get to Lucena. The ferry was fully booked by 6 a.m. and the line was all the way down the block. It's on her video. Amazing. How many people went there and got turned away? And my brother-in-law went there this morning, first thing, because he was trying to find tickets. Sorry, sold out. He was in line till they said sold out. So now people just wait. They wait in line in case there's a cancellation. If there's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people that don't come in, those are cancellations, then they'll let 1, 2, 3 or 4 people more on. Whew, boy, it's a hard way to travel here, guys. It's tough. Anyway, Jap, thank you so much for reminding us. David Jessup, please send Mike the Starlink Mini. We forgive you. We do. We don't hold anything against you. We just don't feel that it's right that you keep it, seeing as how we bought it and sent it to you in good faith that you were going to bring it to us. The least you can do now is put it in a package and FedEx it. Come in, contact me. Tell me, Mike, I want to return your Starlink Mini to you. What is your address? I think you already know it. I'll be glad to give it to you again. And hopefully you'll do the right thing and send that to us. I'll tell you what, I know I needed a whole lot more than you. Okay? I know that. That was the whole basis on my channel, was to buy a Starlink Mini. Why I spent so much time and effort trying to get one. And why I waited and waited and waited so patiently for that Starlink Mini to show up. It never came. I don't know what happened, but I think it would be very good if he would return it. It'd be much appreciated. Wow. That is a big mosquito. And he didn't just get me. He got somebody. He just landed on me. Big old mosquito full of blood. He hit me right in the arm as he came down. Boom. Hit me in the arm. I looked down and whacked him. And I realized he'd already got somebody. He didn't get me. Wow, that was a big one too. A big old skeeter. Still oozing blood out. Wow. Lemuk. We call them lemuk here. Lemuk. Lemouk. Lemuk. That's mosquitoes. Gio says, Mike, you should write an ebook teaching foreigners how to marry and move to the Philippines. Well, that book would be very thick. It wouldn't be just one page. It certainly would be a full book because it's one of the toughest things you could ever try to teach people. And then when you give them advice, what do? You just wasted your time. You wasted your breath. I swear you wasted your breath. No, but I got the perfect woman. The perfect one this time. This is everything you said, Mike. Until you say I do. Because she learned. She's westernized. She knows now not to ask for money. She knows to wait and to wait and to wait until you're ready to buy that house and lot. ready to buy that car, that motorcycle. They wait. They're patient. You know, Filipinos will stay in a relationship to another Filipino 8, 9 years, never marry him. Why are they so in a hurry to marry a foreigner after 5 days, 5 minutes? You got it. It ain't love. You know what it's all about. So it's going to happen, all right? They're getting smarter now, guys. They're not going to throw those red flags up. Learn their language. Now they're westernized. You get Filipinoized. Smart. There was a guy that posted something not long ago. He says, I was in the lawyer's office. We were about to sign the papers for a 3.5 million peso property. I learned enough of the language, and I overheard my wife, my fiance, it was his fiance. He says, I overheard my fiance telling her best friend, it's only going to be a few more minutes. We're about to sign the documents. So, guys, it's not all peaches and cream. Be careful. Be careful. Give it time. You meet a girl. Would you meet a girl in the U.S. today and in 3 days marry her? I married my woman less than 2 months. But you know what? In that 2 months, she showed me what a good woman was all about. Better than any woman I'd ever met in the USA. Better than any woman. I've been married 3 times before. She topped them all in less than 2 months. I was happy to ask for her hand in marriage. I went to her mother first. I went to her father. Both gave me their blessing. And then I asked Charm. I did it the right way. But you guys be careful. Aria said hi. Philippines Mike says, is you guys talking to me? So many mics. Yeah, mics. Philippine Mike, we have many mics in here. I'm Michael White. You have Michael Sheldon. Michael, which is Castaway Drift. We have Philippines with Mike. We have Michael C. We have a lot of mics. So we need to designate them. We'll call you Philippines with Mike. We'll just call you by your full name. But we'll refer to you that way. If we say Mike, we're going to have to call you maybe PWM, Philippines with Mike, so that we can designate you from all the other mics. But we have a lot in here. We sure do. Phoenix says she's your lucky charm. Yes, she is. Such a lucky charm. Philippines with Mike says, oh man, I'm so tired of walking Red Street today. I didn't make a dime. You're funny too. Charm, that's a series. Yeah, we could make a series out of that one, Jap. We could. We really could. They don't listen, they got in trouble. That's right. Jap says, Mike, send the cops to Jessup. I have his address, although his phone number comes back to a lady in Chandler, Arizona. But he answers it. He answers that phone number. David Jessup, please leave your name and number after the tone. Leave your message after the tone. But he never answers you back. He never calls you back. I have his email. Ray has his email. He never email you back. So I think we might have a plan. Because one of the members here has a brother that lives just around the corner. He knows the address. He knows where he lives for the address given, where the Starlink mini was sent to. Okay. And we also know, we did some research, and we also know that the blue fastback Mustang that he spoke about in the chat was at that address in a Google photo. We saw it with our own eyes. So we do believe about 100% that that's his address. We don't believe he ever came here. We had a number of reasons to know he didn't come here. Okay. There never was a guitar bought from RJ Music Store in Mall of Asia because Charm and I went to every music store personally with his picture. And we asked every single music store. And you guys know Filipinos, they don't forget a face, especially if they sell an electric guitar and other musical instruments to anybody. Your face will never be forgotten, or your name. And especially if you played the song Jekyll and Hyde on the electric guitar in front of the guys in the store. You think they're going to forget that? No. 7 music stores in Mall of Asia. There are 7. They're all on the same floor. And Charm and I went one by one to all of them and asked some serious questions of them. And not one of them knew where he was, had seen him, or even heard of him. Not a guy with a chihuahua named Sassy playing Jekyll and Hyde in the MOA. Okay? He wasn't there. So we did our due diligence. We were worried about him. We thought maybe he got in some trouble. Maybe he got to the Philippines. Maybe he got a massage at night and got mugged. That doesn't happen, but maybe. I mean, the guy's had some pretty bad luck. Of all the stories we've been listening to for the last 4 months, the guy had more luck, more worse luck than anybody in the whole world would ever have. So we gave him the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, it didn't work out. I just hope one day he comes in, watch my live feed, and says, I'm going to go ahead and do what's right and send him his Starling Mini. Contact me, email me, get my address. You know, even if the guy wanted to come to the Philippines today, I'd help the guy. Just the kind of guy I am. You know, I'd forgive him and I'd help him to get here if that was really what he wanted to do. But I have a feeling maybe he's still married. Maybe the Chihuahua belongs to his wife. You know, he just gets to go out and walk it once in a while. I saw a truck in the parking lot in his house. Maybe he owns a truck, but maybe the white station wagon there belongs to his wife. You know, the other car's there. Maybe it belongs to his wife. So anyway, at this point, it doesn't matter anymore. Pepper says, yeah, it was cold here today too. It still is. It was cloudy all day and chilly all day, yeah. Gio says, Mike, is the Philippines more about who you know and who knows you? Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it is, Gio. It's exactly that. It's who you know and who knows you. So that's what it all boils down to. But like I tell everybody, when you come to the Philippines, immerse yourself in the culture of where you are going to live. Get to know people. Walk around like Michael does. He walks around Dumaguete. I wouldn't live in Dumaguete to save my life. Personally, I wouldn't live there. But Michael likes it. It's a small city. A lot of people. A lot going on. He walks around a lot. He meets a lot of people. He does his vlogging. He's happy. He's going to start making money on YouTube, which is going to start giving him more money, more income. And he'll probably just stay right there in Dumaguete the rest of his life. You know? But I wouldn't live in Dumaguete myself. I like the province. I like the country. I like walking out of my door and I'm under a tree, not under a building, casting a shadow on me. Okay? That's me. That's just the way I am. I like the ocean. I have the ocean. I like trees. I have trees. I have everything I like. But I'm not everybody. Everyone's different. Some people like cement sidewalks. I don't. I like the beach. I prefer a dirt road over a cement road. It's not as hot. So that's just me. Geo is traveler. I can chime in. Yes. It comes down to your character as well. Yes, it does. Your character is going to mean the most. If you come across as a foreigner who's just out there throwing your money around when you come to the Philippines, or you're a foreigner who you think, I'm on vacation, I have to drink the entire day long. I have to have a drink in my hand. That's my obligation to myself because I'm on vacation. I worked all my life and I'm in the Philippines now, so I need to suck down brew after brew after brew and bottle of Tanduay after bottle of Tanduay, and I got to meet everybody I meet. I got to have shots with them. And who is it? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I got to get the door real quick. What's happening? Come on in. I forgot you were home. Yeah. Oh, about it. Hi. This is my brother-in-law, Dan. He's the one who operates the gin set for the village. He's right here. He comes in about this time every night. He goes out and parties with the boys when he's here. Has a good time. But he just got done shutting down the gin set, so probably about time for me to shut down my light feed too. We're not on the generator power, we're on solar power, guys, 100% off grid. Ariel says hi. Mike Fluke, Asia-based TV, Nuru. Hi. I wish I knew somebody here, but no, I'm not into that. Ariel says, I need more subs. Okay, guys, Ariel needs help. More for the school from Prepper. Thank you so much, Prepper. Thank you. Ray in the Philippines. Been in line for tickets to the ferry for about 8 hours. Everybody was asking about you, Ray. I had no answer for him other than I knew you were in Mindoro, visiting Lynn's folks, and I knew you had bad Wi-Fi signal. But did you get your tickets? Are you going home? That's the question. You said so far, you've been there 8 hours. Did you get tickets? That's the question of the hour. Prepper says, I watched the school video. Well, thank you. 8 hours. Mike Fluke, there's people that have been in line a lot longer than that. My brother-in-law, Den, went this morning. He was in Masbate City. He went over to inquire tickets for the people here who needed to go back to Manila. How long did you wait in line before they told you sold out? When did you find out?
Yeah.
They were sold out, huh? No tickets. Sold out tickets. But he found out pretty quick because we also have connections that work the waterfront. They know. And so they can go right into the office, walk up the head of the line and buy us tickets. Okay. So we do have some connections. We do have relatives and friends. And when he found out sold out, everybody else you saw on the line, well, you're going to see it. I'm going to post the video up. Charm's got the video. She's going to send it over to me, and I'm going to post it up. It may already be on her Facebook. If you guys are friends with her on Facebook, you may already have seen it. The line was all the way down the block. Many people. Ma Christina says, thank you. Okay, Ray says, yep, there's been multiple lines. Lynn is in the last group of chairs to get tickets. Wow. So you haven't got tickets yet, but you're in the last group of chairs. So they have chairs lined up like they did for us in Lucena that time, where we had to sit in the chair and one by one we move until you get up to the window. Damn it. You know, I tell people, don't travel this time of year. Plan smarter than that. And Ray, I hate to see you guys getting caught up in lines to go home. It is the toughest time of the year to find tickets. But I'll give you one other option you have, Ray, which you haven't thought about yet. My brother's doing it tomorrow. There are vans that do door-to-door service. And they are over there where you are. And you pay the van driver. He assures you a ticket on the ferry. You don't have to go through the line. He gets the tickets for you. Okay? All you got to do is get in the van. The van drives on, you get off, you show your ticket, boom, you go up in the ferry. And when you get off the ferry, you walk down, you get in the van, and the guy will drive you right to your front door. It's called door-to-door service. I know they have it where you guys are. We're doing it tomorrow. There are only 8 people in the van so far. My brother-in-law's going, and all the 4 other relatives are going tomorrow. There's 5 of them leaving tomorrow. I'm going to drive them to Balud. So there are other options you can look at besides waiting in that stinking ticket line with a bunch of chairs. You need to go out and find the vans out there and ask the vans, do you have any space left for door to door? And sometimes you can look on the online, Facebook, and you can find door to door service, Mindoro to Masbate, boom, you get a phone number, you call them, they'll say, yeah, I got 2 seats left, boom, you're in. Another way to do travel, guys. Yeah, I hate to see you guys having to wait 8 frickin' hours in a line. God. Don't get shot chasing paper, Mike. I won't get shot. Don't worry about that. I'm not chasing anything, honestly. I'm not even chasing work. Okay. No more. This intolerable Ray. Sorry to hear. Yep. I salute of you. Jap says, I want to be a barangay captain. You become a citizen, you can be. If you don't become a citizen, you cannot be. You're not allowed to run for barangay captain unless you are a Philippine citizen. I don't want to be a barangay captain. Charm was going to run for it, but I think I got her talked out of it now. I think she's not going to be. Saving face is a thing here. Be careful playing hardball with faculty. Remember Elliot Eastman. No, Mike. This faculty is so different. You don't even understand the people here. I'm not Elliot Eastman by a long shot. There are no Muslims in my village, okay? And I go by the rules in my village, and I'm a stakeholder in the school already, okay? If it wasn't for Charm and I, this school wouldn't have half of what they have already. And half of what they have is not even half the problem. Now it's 100% a piece of crap. So when I get to talk to the principal, it's going to be hard questioning. It's going to be straightforward from me to him. And he knows me very well. Very, very well. I'm the guy that goes up there with a hoe and hoes the garden, okay? On the row that we were designated to grow plants on. He knows me. He knows I don't joke around and fool around. I'm going to ask him the hard questions. I want to know where the budget is, and I want to know what they're going to do about it. Because the school is not fit for anyone to sit in right now. I'll take care of it. Don't you worry, Mike. I got a handle on this. Happy New Year. So we have Philippines with Mike here. We have Asia-based Mike. We have Mike Apostle. We have Castaway Drift Mike. And we have Michael White. Do we have any more mics in here? I don't know. We got a lot of mics in here. Sure do. There's 5 of us in here. You and your fiance are doing better. That's very, very awesome, Ariel. We're glad to hear that. We don't want to hear any more crying on this channel, okay? I get enough crying for my kids, for my small boy, my 4-year-old. I don't want to hear any more crying on this channel, especially from a grown woman, all right? Make your bed, lie in it. Don't cry, okay? Don't cry. We can't get over there and give you a soft shoulder to put your head on. We can only do it from a distance, from YouTube. But I'm glad you're getting along good. Feed the fish since you were Navy. Yeah. That's an opportunity, huh? As a man with a hit on him, it's only 10K if you uncover corruption. We uncover corruption every day around here. They don't want to kill me. I have nothing they want. I have family here, though. 95% of this village is family. Somebody tries to hurt me, believe me, the 95% in this village will hurt them. Seriously, hurt them. Don't worry about me. 7 years ago, we built a 25 square meter mausoleum for her dad when her father passed. It's good for a dozen, so I'm fairly sure where I will end up. I'm fairly sure that's where you'll end up too. You and me both. We're going to be up there in the mausoleum. We know that already. Got to run for a bit. Battery low. Won't be around when you see my chats. Love y'all. I saw your feed a little bit today, Michael. I was watching you. You weren't live, though. You were on video. By the time I got there, you weren't on live anymore. But I did watch some of your video. You were talking about the guy with the accidents. I watched both the accidents he got into. And then you were looking up a third one, but I didn't stick around. I had to go. I had a premiere coming up at 7 o'clock. But I did leave you a message. So I don't think I'm going to be here in 30 minutes, so you're going to catch my video. But love you too. Take care. God bless you. We will see you on the next one. Bill Meyer, waving, Phoenix Lightning. I'm so blessed that I found you, Mike. You are so, so helpful. Bless you and your family. Thank you, Phoenix. We're glad you found you as well. We're really enjoying your channel too. I got to start leaving you more comments. But I've been watching it. I'll screenshot you, Mom. Christina, next time we're in Lucena, we have some free time, Charm and I'll pop in and say hi to you. Guarantee you we'll pop in and say hi. Come get a massage before I go to Manila. All right. Ariel says, hey, Christina, please retract your text. Yep. Please take it off. We don't want you to get in trouble. I'll just delete it for you. I'll remove it. There you go. Ma Christina, we don't want to leave that up, okay? I took it off for you. I know, I got it. I screenshot it already. No worries, we forgive you. David Jessup, do the right honorable thing. Thank you, John. Oh no, maybe you bite. No, I don't. I only nibble. I sent you email, Mike. Jessup just posted, all will be forgotten. Huh? I send you email, Mike. Haha. Jessup just posted, all will be forgotten. Yep. It will be forgotten. Thank you, Mackie. Mickey says, hi, I'm back. Okay, maybe the mosquitoes might fall in love with you. That's why they try to bite only you. Just joking. Right now, mosquitoes are flying around my room. Get yourself a zapper, okay? Boy, big old mosquito got me. Or he didn't get me. He came down. He flew in, hit my arm. I slapped him. He's right there on the floor, hon. He had blood in him already. I don't know where he got it from. The cat, maybe. Ray says, all right, I guess I'll go charge my phone now. Still many hours left to go. Wow, Ray, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish I'd given you the van advice earlier. You could have been on a van already. Ready to rock and roll. Gotta run, Mickey says. Everyone have a great day or night. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much, Mickey. We're going to wrap it up here really quick. We've already gone 3 hours. Bill says, Ray, goodbye. Mom Christina says, Mike, I salute you. Thank you. We'll look you up. I got your address. We got your phone number somewhere. Charm and I will find you in Lucena. We'll come by and we'll say hi to you next time we travel through Lucena. I don't know when that's going to be, but maybe in April when we go to, I think we want to go to Pampanga. Charm was saying go to Pampanga maybe in April. So we'll see. Take care, Mickey. Charm says, Ray, we hope you get some ticket there, seriously. Tell Lynn we said hi. Hope you guys had a wonderful New Year. Lynn, Happy New Year. Prepper, okay, Mike and Charm and chat off the rest. Enjoy. Thank you, Prepper, for the super chats. Is definitely going to a good cause. You'll know it. You'll see it. Thank you so much. Yep, he's telling him do the right thing. I'm surprised you didn't get kicked out for that, John, because that word is on the bot's list of words. Wow, be careful with that, John, because that when the night bot's in here, if he catches the cuss words, he'll kick you. Just 5 seconds, but he'll kick you. Good night, Prepper. Thank you for coming in. Take care. His story is, I don't know what his story is. We had 4 months of blah, blah. He was coming to the Philippines. We had him set up to buy a lot, a beautiful big lot too. A 35-hectare lot at 14 pesos per square meter. We had this guy hooked up. Everything he wanted was being handed to him on a golden platter. And he never showed up. We don't know what the story is. So never mind. Yeah, the only thing he did was he didn't send me my Starlink Mini. He didn't bring my Starlink Mini that we shipped intentionally to him to hand carry to me. He was supposed to be coming. And we intentionally shipped it to his house so that he could carry it because Scott Hicks ordered it. Scott was coming to the Philippines. Scott is in the Philippines today. He's been here for a week. He's in Iloilo right now. He's only 3.5 hours from me. He was going to hand carry that Starlink Mini to me. I said, no, David's coming. He's coming earlier. Go ahead and give it to David. I could be making content while we wait for you to come. No Starlink Mini. David Jessup went dark, black, out. Never heard from him again. So we don't know what's going on. I have a feeling he's watching the live feeds. He's listening to me right now, I'm sure. And he knows I will forgive him. The only thing I want is send me the Starlink Mini. All will be forgiven. You want to come to the Philippines? Come on. We'll help you. We'll do what we did before. We'll do what we can for you. We told you everything we do for you. We're willing to give you a place to live here. Everything. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed was you going dark. So if you're listening, just do the right thing. You know, nobody's angry at you. You wasted a lot of my time. You wasted a lot of Ray's time, a lot of our life, expecting. All for nothing. The least you could have done is says, hey guys, I'm not going to make it. I'm not coming. I was bullshitting you. Man up. Special forces. Military. Supposed to be brothers. We have a brotherhood. If you were military and you pulled this on somebody in the military, the first thing they say is, more than likely, you weren't military. You're bullshit. And you know what I'm saying. If you're listening to me, you know exactly what I'm saying. So take it upon yourself to do what's right. You know, we loved having you here. We had fun. We enjoyed your chat. We enjoyed chatting with you, talking to you, working with you, trying to get everything set up for you. And then you ditched us. I mean, cold. I'm in Manila, blah, blah, blank. Nothing. If you're in Manila, you should have landed over here. You should have come over. Looking around. Ray, we miss you. Yeah, Gio, I didn't give it to him. I actually had it shipped to him, a brand new Starlink Mini, because it was in the U.S. Scott Hicks had it in Maryland, and David was coming in November 21st. Scott wasn't coming until January, okay? So I asked him to please ship it over to David Jessup. He promised he'd bring it to me. David never showed up, and neither did my Starlink Mini, and we haven't heard from him since. If it was worth it to bust a friendship over a $300 Starlink Mini, psh, crazy. That's totally crazy. But anyway, he should give it back. I bought it. I took the time to ship it to his house. Least he could do is ship it to the Philippines. You know, I'll have to pay the customs duties and taxes on it because it's over $200. I'll have to pay that again. You know, where it could have been hand carried in by somebody. Or contact us. We'll find somebody else that's coming here that will hand carry it for me from the U.S. to the Philippines. There are a lot of people that come here all the time. We know a lot of people. They're always flying into the Philippines from the U.S. He can just send it over to them, and they'll hand carry it to me. You know? Waited up half the night for a chopper live stream. That's hours I can never get back. Nobody will get back the time. I paid for it, and he kept it. And then I heard he was on another chat asking that they send the battery to him. Was that true? He was on another channel? Maybe he's on J and K's channel or Colonel's channel, somebody's channel. He was asking. I guess he thought the battery was in the USA as well, that somebody had bought it there. He was asking them to ship it on over to his house, that he would bring that too. Not realizing that I bought the battery in the Philippines. It's here already. I didn't need anyone to carry it here. I certainly didn't need to ship it to the USA for him to hand carry it back to me. I don't know what was going on with that, but I understood that he was in a chat telling somebody to tell me to ship it over, to just have it shipped to him so he could bring it to me. That was pretty strange as well. But anyway, is there a gym where you're at, Mike? No. I have free weights here for my son to lift. He's 4 years old. I have a treadmill, and I have a punching bag. We're getting ready to put up. I bought a brand new one for him because the little air up ones ain't worth a hoot. So I bought him a real punching bag that I could fill up. And what else does he have? He has free weights, leg weights, dumbbells, small dumbbells for the girls. So that's about it. We just have what we have here. That's about it. If you're coming over here, you can buy weights. You can buy anything you want over here. They have it in the Philippines. You can set up a gym over here, but I don't think people are going to pay for it. You know, in Manila, they have gyms you can go to, but I don't have any here in the village where I live. You guys that don't know, I'm in a really, really remote fishing location, small fishing village. Okay. If you want to give me a second, I'll pull up in a map and I'll put it in the green room and I'll show you. Just give me just a second, guys. I'll show you where I live. It's not even close to anything. Okay, I'm back. All right, guys, here you go. Okay, I'm back. All right, guys, here you go. Let me go right here. Put you on the green screen. I'm going to show you where I live. All right, first of all, I'll show you Masbate Island. Okay, I'll move out of the way. Nope. Didn't come up. Let's see. Let's pick again. What's going on here? Green screen. Okay. This is the Philippines, and this is Masbate Island, okay, where I live. This is Burias Island, Ticao Island. Burias Island is right up, I can't show you, right at the top up there. I'm touching it. Ticao Island is a little island right there at the end of my finger. And Masbate Island is here. Okay, that's Ticao Island. That's Burias Island. These are part of Masbate. Ticao Island, Masbate. And if you come all the way down, it's like an L. All the way down here in this corner is my fishing village. Okay? Now, I'll zoom in on that for you. Okay? There's the end of the island, the peninsula. You can see the road ends up here. That's the road that ends in the city of Balud. Okay? From there, we have to drive down here and take a dirt road to take you up over here, over the mountain. It's cement about up to here. And then from here, all the way into here is dirt. Okay? About 8 kilometers of dirt. And then we have to cross a river. Ay, 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 I'm muted, he said. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, guys? Ray, am I okay? Maybe because I got the green screen up. Can you guys see that now? Where I'm at? You see the blue dot? You see the houses here at the bottom? Right here? This is our little fishing village right here. Okay? There's the blue dot. That's my house. Okay, then the last one. Here, you see my house right here, the roof. And then up here is the elementary school that I went up to today. This is the little building that I did the video on right there. That's grade 4 to grade 6. Okay? But this is my house right here. To get to my house, there's a little trail, a little sidewalk that'll take you there. And also right about, I can show you this, right about here behind my house. Actually right here. They cut a dirt road right here going across, okay? And from that dirt road, I have a driveway that comes from there all the way down here to my house. I built a driveway all the way from this dirt road coming down. So that's where I live. I'd have to take off the heart there to show you my actual house, view from my house and the beach. You can see the beach down here where we have the beach parties, and you'll see a few pump boats down there. We have a couple fishing boats there. We own 3 fishing boats. So that's where I live. There are no roads, guys. Come find me if you want, but that's where I live. I'm going to turn this green screen off. And I'm back. Let's turn it off. Okay. Anyway, it's pretty cool. I love this green screen thing. You could really show people some stuff. Now, I could have gone more zoomed in. You would have seen my whole house and the beach and more of the stuff. But it's just a small remote fishing village, okay? And to get in there right now, we ride motorcycle to get in there. There is no road, good road that gets you there, okay? And I can't even park in my own house, in my own driveway, because the road is washed out by 2 rivers. Right now, all the rest of the rivers are kind of fixed and still kind of rough, You can ask Ray. Ray got to ride the chariot all the way to Kalampang, the end of the island, the very tip of the island that I showed you. That's where Kalampang is. So here, I'll zoom in on it again for you. All the way down here at the very tip, see if I can show you. Right down here is the little village of Kalampang. So Ray had to ride by chariot up here, down here, around the river, around the inlet here, and then follow the land all the way down to the point to go to Kalampang to catch a boat going to Panay Island, to Rojas City. So it wasn't a fun ride for him. It took him about an hour to get there, down to the end of the peninsula so he can catch a boat. So yeah, it's we don't live anywhere close to much of anything. So anyway, town is all the way at the other end of the island. Masbate City is not close to us, so when you come into Masbate City, it's still an ordeal to get to our house. You guys who watch our video, you'll see the road ends. I parked my truck. I have a garage on the San Antonio little village. I parked my truck there. Then I have to walk like a quarter kilometer, maybe a half kilometer. I walk to the bridge. I have to walk over Kawayan rafts that are floating on the river. Okay, I have to walk across those. There's 5 of them tied together with ropes. So you got to walk across those. And then when you get to the other side, then we have a motorcycle waiting, or a chariot or quad or something to pick us up from there and then drive to my house. That's pretty much the only way. And if you don't want to walk across the bridge, you can go to the end of the flood control. There's a boat down there. You pay him 5 pesos. You hop in the boat, and he'll just turn the boat around and pull you across the other side for 5 pesos and drop you off on the beach. And then you walk. Still got to walk to my truck half a kilometer. So that's how we get to town. And then we get in the truck. We drive to Balud, which is 30 minutes away, which I'll be going to do tomorrow. I have to drive to Balud tomorrow. I may even make a video of it. I've made a lot, but I may make another one. We're taking relatives to town so they can depart. And Ray, just so you know, there's also a boat that leaves from Balud now. Balud to Rojas and vice versa. It's Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. No, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are the only days they travel. One way each day. I think it's Balud to Masbate, Rojas to Balud Monday, Balud back to Rojas Tuesday, Rojas to Balud Friday, and Saturday goes back to Rojas. So 2 days a week you can travel to Rojas via this new boat they've just published on Facebook. Okay, I'm going to finish up my chat and get to bed. See you around, Mackie. I'm looking around. I'll see you. No gym here. How do I work out if I come to the province? Buy your own equipment. That's how you do it. You know, make your own equipment or buy your own equipment. And that's the best way to work out, to maintain your workout. Okay, Gio says, Mike, if I'm in my 30s, it's a bad age to come to the Philippines to find a woman with a good heart. It's a perfect age. It is a perfect age, Gio. To live here, if you have income, then sure, come. But make sure the income you have is enough to last the rest of your life. If you have a pension or you have some kind of disability that pays you well, make sure you have enough income, because there is no work. Keep that in your mind, just like that. There is no work in the Philippines, okay? Not everybody can do what I did, okay? It's possible, but it's hard to do what I did. It took me so many years to build this company. You can do it. Got a good head on your shoulders, you get it all figured out, you can do it. You need my help, I'll help you. I'll teach you. But for the normal guy to come to the Philippines, who knows nothing about the Philippines, and think he's going to get a job here and think he's going to work here, you got another thing coming. If you're willing to accept, if you get a work visa, you're willing to accept Philippine wage, fine. You want to make $10 a day for working 8 hours a day? Okay. You know, 500 pesos, that's the going wage. Or 640 or whatever it just became. It's a little bit more now, maybe 640. It's not much. The wage is like $10, $12 a day. Okay? If that's what you can live on, 30 days times 12, you know, 360 US dollars? I don't think so. You're not going to live very well, I can tell you that. So if you think you're going to work here, forget it. Come here with enough money to enjoy yourself. Go back home. Take your woman with you. You know? Then you're going to find out if you got the right woman. Gio, you look nice. You're a very handsome man. I'm seeing in your picture. If that's you, you're a very handsome man. You'll have no problem finding a girl here. They'll swarm you. You'll find many, many women who want you. Okay? They want a handsome guy. They want to make babies. They want to make good-looking children. And foreigners and Filipinas make beautiful babies. You see my kids. My kids are gorgeous. The combination makes for a very, very beautiful baby. So, if you come in here, that's what you're looking for is a wife, then don't let on you're looking for a wife. Okay? Or if you do, come here with a strict set of questions that you want to ask and that you want answers to. Real answers. Okay? And if they don't answer one of the questions you're asking to your satisfaction, leave them behind. Find the one who will. There's many who will. Okay? So, keep in mind, there's no work here. Come here, pick out a girl, beautiful. Perfect age for that. I came at 51. I'm glad I did come when I did. It was all, my life was preordained for me. I already knew that. God led me here. God has guided me here. Everything that's happened in my life has been guided by Him. So I know it. I can see it. I can look back on everything that's happened to me. And it was a guiding hand pushing me in the direction I'm in, pushing me every single day. Still today, He's guiding me on everything I do. Guiding me into this YouTube channel, which I certainly don't want to do on YouTube. I don't like talking on YouTube, but here I am. Here I am. Trying to have a good time doing it too. Anyway, it's all for a good cause. We'll be on the 1 a.m. ferry. It's different in Calapan. Multiple ferries every day to Batangas. There's 3 floors at this port. We've been in a line on every level. Well, at least you're going to be on the 1 a.m. ferry. Now you know. So now, get your phone charged up, Ray. 1 a.m. you can't see crap on the ferry anyway. And you're going to land in what? 3 hours? You'll be in Batangas less than 3 hours, probably 2.5, 2 hours. You'll be in Batangas and you can jump on a bus and you can be in Tagaytay shortly. You'll be in home before daybreak. That's good. Very good. Yep, safe travels. Guarantee you they're going to have safe travels now. That's good. Stone Cold says, Jap, he didn't do anything wrong. No, I didn't do anything wrong. Ray sounds exhausted and frustrating. Yeah, it is. It's travel this time of year is the hardest time you're ever going to have, guys. I also asked about you, where you are. Everyone misses you. Yeah, Nikki was asking about you earlier. There are several people came in. One young lady came in to ask about you. That's always on your live feed. She asked if we had seen you. They obviously know us both because they came to my channel to ask about you. So that's very good. I know they've watched your channel before. They've seen me with you. So collaboration is a key to everybody understanding where people are and what we're doing. That's very nice. All right. So enough about the Starlink Mini. Thank you, Jap, for saying that. I hope he does bring it back. Left the province at 8 a.m. Got to Calapan Port around 2 p.m. So now it's just a matter of waiting till 1 a.m. You'll be in Batangas by 3:30. Says, you sleep now, my friend. Thank you. I'm going tonight. Michael says, good night, all. Thank you. Good night, Michael A. Working massage therapist. Thanks. Only female mosquito draw blood to help hatch their eggs. Yeah, that was a big old female. I whacked her. She has no more blood now. I squeezed the guts out of her. Hey, bro, Ray. I'm Christina. Okay, thank you. I salute you, Mr. Mikey. Ray says, hey, Charm. Mickey says, hey, Kuya. Ray, you haven't posted in a while. Get something up. Yeah, Ray, I hope you've been making content. Even if you haven't gone live, I hope you're making some good content for us. Get Jessica on a live stream. Let's hug it out. We'd like to. Stone Cold. And I don't know if you're familiar with the guy who came into our chat. His name was Tim Johnson. He came in as a level 8 member. And the first day he came in, he made a comment that he would email I'll email you, Ray and Mike. Those were his words. I don't know many others of you who know Ray and my email, but I know he did. So I have a suspicious mind, inquiring mind, and I think that Tim Johnson is David Jessup, reincarnated in our chat as a level 6 member. Okay? So he'll be coming in as green when he does, as Tim Johnson. And I believe it's him. And maybe I asked him yesterday if he had a dog. He says, no, not with me. Or I have a dog, but not with me, or something to that effect. And then he got off the chat. So he doesn't stay on very long, very limited, but I think he watches the whole chat, but very limited correspondence with us in the chat. I'm kind of surprised he didn't come in tonight and say hi to us and just say goodbye again, you know. But anyway, it's all good. I believe that he is this is one and the same. Gio says, we miss you, Ray. Mickey says, Ray, Kuya, how's life going? I miss you. I hope you're always energetic. Oh, he is. Don't worry about that. He got out of bed. The Montezuma's revenge got him. You guys don't know what that is? Ask Ray on his next live. I'll let him discuss that one with you. That's a brownout for sure. Maybe he had PTSD from the home invasion and the stabbing. Could have been Stone. Now he's coming in under a different name. Maybe he's suspicious under his old name. Maybe the fact of what he went through. He had to use his name in Phoenix while he was there. And he was going by his name and a lot of the troubles and everything he was going through. He was using his name. Maybe he wanted to change his name and start with a clean slate. But I wish he'd email me, like he said he was going to. Email Ray. Both of us. We're very forgiving people, very understanding people, you know? So anyway, Ray says, I'll fill everyone in on Saturday. Okay, thank you. Just send the Starlink, all will be forgotten. Okay, Jap, thank you. Mickey says, Jap, how's your BP? Yes, I did pay for the Starlink, Geo. I paid Scott for it. Scott paid to ship it to David. The Starlink is paid for. Did I sign it up on this for service? No. It's brand new. Never even got it in my hands. So he's still got the Starlink at his house, whether he registers it in his name or whatever, that's on him, but I may never see it. But anyway, it is what it is. Life moves on. It's $300, you know? Life moves on. Jab says, I'm good, Mikey, thanks. Geo is a scam, Mike, I think. We all think it is, Geo. It's hi, Mikey, like normal. Scumbag Mike, he's not Green Beret. Yeah, a Green Beret would never in his life have pulled that on two fellow servicemen. He would not have. Has to be more to the story. $300 ain't worth it. Stone Cold, I don't know if you were familiar with David Jessup or even knew what was going on. You might have seen him in J and K's chat a few times. You might have seen him in my chat a few times. But it started 4 months before November. I can go back to the first emails and phone calls, okay? It was 4 months before then that we started corresponding with him through email, through phone calls, through our chat, through video chat, okay? Just like I'm chatting to you right now. If you were looking me right in the face on video chat, it'd be the same. That's how it was. We trusted him, we believed him. All up until the day he said he was in Manila. He says, I went to Mall of Asia, I bought my guitars, my electric guitars, and some other stuff, and I'm going out for a massage. And I emailed him, and I told him, I can't wait for your helicopter pilot to drop you here and me fly by with a helicopter pilot. I have an appointment on Thursday, and the ferry leaves Masbate Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I have to leave on the Tuesday ferry. And Tuesday, he was supposedly in Manila waiting on the pilot. And the pilot was up in Ilocos Norte somewhere and couldn't fly him Tuesday. I told him, I need to go. I got to get on the ferry and go because I have an appointment on Thursday. He said, his last words were, you find your way to Manila, I'll find my way to Masbate. And that's the last email he sent. And Ray didn't hear from him again. I didn't hear from him again. I've called him probably 20 times. I've emailed him as many times, and he never responds. I even emailed him one day and asked him to please send my Wi-Fi mini to me. And no response. I figured, forget it. It was all a scam from day one. I can't see it any other way. I can't keep turning a blind eye to the truth. The truth is, he said he was here. He wasn't here. I went to MOA. I walked every music store. No guitar was sold to a David Jessup or anybody that resembled him with a Chihuahua dog who played the electric guitar, Jekyll and Hyde, in the store. Didn't never happen. Okay? And the store he mentioned and the guitar he mentioned to Ray that he was going to buy was in RJ's music store. That's the first store I went to. They never heard of him. Okay? And the guys that are working there work there every single day, all day long. Okay? They only get the 1 day a week off at different days. So they were there when he supposedly was there. They would have been there. Okay? There's 6 people in the store. Not every one of them was off the day David Jessup came in. Okay? And that's why they're saying they don't know him. He never showed up. He never bought a guitar. They have no record on the receipt book of anybody that day buying a guitar. Okay? And Charm and I were with each other together in the music stores. We went to 7 different music stores in MOA. You don't believe me? Go to MOA. Walk them. Count them. Ask them. Did a white guy and his wife come in here asking about another foreigner? Every store will tell you yes. Because we were there. Okay? He was never there. So, end of the Wi-Fi, end of the mini. It ain't coming unless it's out of the goodness of his heart. Will he ever send it to me? And if he's just a scammer, he'll just continue to be a scammer and keep it. Maybe he'll recur his membership at $20 a month until the Starlink Mini is paid for. Maybe. He's a level 6 member. It's $20 a month. Maybe he'll be a recurring member, for enough months, for 15 months, and pay off a Starlink Mini. That's fine too. Either way, I don't care. To me, it's over with. I would forgive him and forget it. Okay? That's the way I am. That's the way I am. But yeah, there ain't more to the story. We've listened to the story. Okay? I don't know if you heard the whole story, Stone. The story about he went to Phoenix. He shot and killed 2 guys, wounded another guy, got stabbed in the lung, in the intestine, ended up spending almost 2 weeks in the hospital. Drove home from Phoenix to San Jose. He made it in 9 hours in his pickup truck. He flew out of the U.S., flew into Taiwan. Plane was delayed. Caught a flight into Hong Kong, got arrested by the Chinese. Questioned for 20 hours. Got released to the U.S. Embassy, to the American consulate in Hong Kong. They got him on a plane to Manila. He had a meeting the day he got back, the day he landed in Manila. He had a meeting that morning with a gentleman from the embassy in Manila. Then he went to MOA to buy all his stuff. Then he was going out for a massage. Then he was going to find his own way to Masbate. 4 months of chatting with this guy. Okay. There ain't more to the story than that. Other than he was supposed to come and he didn't. But like I said before, he had more bad luck than anybody I know. Perhaps his phone was stolen in Manila. Maybe he didn't have a means of communication. Maybe the embassy picked him up and shipped him home. So am I. Anyway, there could be a whole lot more to the story that we haven't heard. But Stone Cold, if you have an email address and I write to you, you get the email. If I have an email address, I get it. whether it be on a laptop, whether it be on a new phone, whether it be on anything. Emails always go through. That's your email address. It doesn't change. Your SIM card may change, your phone may change, but your email never changes. Okay? And your USA phone number is easy. You go to your service provider, you get a new phone, they give you the same damn number. And it still has the same voice message on it. Hello, this is David Jessup. There ain't no more of the story, guy. All we can figure out is the guy's a scammer. You know, we've looked at it from every angle you can look at it. You have no worries, everyone here is your family. Don't worry about blood pressure. Come here and engage with our folks. Mickey, he's already here. Jap is here. I've already met him. Ray and I had dinner with him at TGA Fridays. Guess where we were at? In Moa. Waiting on David Jessup, who never came. Okay? Ray, Lynn, Charm, and I, John, Melody, and their son, all in Moa. We were all there. Okay? At TGI Fridays. So, there you go, Mickey. Now you know the whole story, huh? Was he making all this up, Mike? He was doing this for 3 or 4 months. Best we could figure. It was a long, elaborate lie, to put it bluntly. Jessup needs to manage up. We welcome him, but do the right thing. I agree, John, 100%. Sounds all made up. There you go. You're agreeing now, Stone. It sounds all made up. An elaborate storyteller. Better than Forrest Gump. Better than anybody I've ever heard. 4 months of BS. Day after day. It wasn't just one day. He was in the chat every day. He was throwing super chats and gifts around like it was going out of style. People here know it. Michael Apostle used to back and forth with him. All the guys. They were throwing gifts back and forth. Jessup would throw one. Michael would throw one. Boom, 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 boom. Scott was throwing. Everybody was throwing super chats. Jessup was right in the thick of things. Throwing money around like crazy. Like he was enjoying the chat. Like he was here. He was here for us. He was supporting us. And then, poof, he disappeared. Mickey says, now fine, Stone, I see you're a regular guy. You basher, we know. I see you on regular guy. Okay, I don't see regular guy. I know who you guys are talking about. And I know the guy's up in Angeles City. And I quit watching him. The guy ain't got it all there, guys. He exploits Filipino ladies. Okay? He talks nasty crap on his channel. And I personally think, good luck to him. Just enjoy your life in Angeles City. You are in the right place. You are on Red Street. You're in the right place where you belong. You don't belong in the province with all the beautiful people out here. Stay on Red Street. I believe he needs to stay there. Ray says, muted again? Stick to Lames and Karen's channel. I don't go to their channel anymore either. I don't go to J&K anymore. I don't watch the Colonel anymore. They don't watch me either. And so I don't watch them. They have nothing I'm interested in watching. That's why I don't go. If I'm interested in the channel, I'll go watch it. So you guys have your own friends, whoever you want. That's fine with me. I have my friends too. And I enjoy everybody who comes in my channel. You guys don't go to all the channels and watch them. Although you're friends with everybody. I know you don't have time. I don't have time either. I'm friends with everybody in this channel. I don't have time to go over and watch everybody's single channel. I pop in and say hi, you know, comment on a video and stuff. But my God, if I was to go to every single person's channel that's come in my room tonight, there's probably 200 plus viewers came in the channel tonight. My whole day tomorrow, I spent yesterday, that's why I didn't go live last night, guys. I spent 2 hours answering comments. Every comment you guys made, that's why your phone was probably going crazy. I know Bill Myers was. His phone was going crazy with notifications because every comment he made, I answered him last night. Everyone. Scuba Steve told me my phone was going crazy last night. I go, yeah. I answered all your comments. I had to catch up. I was a month behind. And I realized that. I was, oh man, I got my laptop out. I was a typing fool. My wife says, "You gonna eat dinner?" I said, "In a little bit." Going down, scroll some more, keeps going down, keeps going down, keeps going down. Answering comments, answering comments. My wife said, "You gonna eat?" I said, "A little bit. I'm still going. I'm almost done." Going. 2 hours later, I'm finally getting to the bottom. Dinner's already put away. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's time for bed. I'm hungry as hell. Everybody went to bed. I just finished up the comments. I'm like, oh my goodness. And here we are again. Probably 10 o'clock at night again, 3.5 hour live feed. I'm trying to get to the bottom here. Mikey, bro, you live in such a beautiful place with a beach too. So cool. Yes. Thank you, Mickey. I have a beautiful, beautiful place where I live. And I don't like the city. And that's why when I had to go to Manila and I had to go to Makati, I really, really didn't want to go. I hate the city. Even though it was a CNP exam to get my disability increased, I really didn't want to go to it. I did it because when you're in the military, you're taught to do what you're told to do. And part of the CNP exam is part of the military. You know, that's the Veterans Administration. So you still do what you're asked to do. And so that's what I did. I went in, I took care of my CNP exam, and here we go. Stone says, I only bash perverts, Jap. I have standards. I was here when One Star blocked J and K. Are they unblocked now? I don't know, Stone Cold. I didn't look at it on my computer. I will look. I don't know. I didn't go, and that's a different box you got to go to. You got to go through settings, through your
Yeah, I noticed One Star. He don't.
chat moderation. He blocked them. Something James said in the chat, and all I saw, he was down below me so far. I didn't see his comment until I got down there. I saw One Star had taken out a comment by James and Karen. So I don't know. I got to go look on my computer. You can't do it on the phone. You can't see it. You have to go on the computer to look for that. Last night I didn't look. I was so busy doing comments. I didn't go to everything in my thing. I'll take a look, Stone Cold. Anyone that calls Pinoys bong bong has no respect for the Philippines. I don't know who called Pinoys bong bong. I haven't heard that term.
Maybe you need to check.
I will check later. I don't. What's up here?
There.
I know, but I'm busy on them. I'm trying to get off the live chat. After I get done, I'll go check. I'll catch up. That's what I'm trying to do. I never subbed to RG or hit like.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't see One Star.
Who's RG?
Before he always.
I don't even know who RG is. Oh, regular guy. Yeah, I don't sub to him either. Because to me, he's a pervert. And I don't look at pervert channels. I've been there to see his channel content before. Somebody mentioned him. I forgot who it was. So I went to look at the guy's channel. And I was totally disgusted by it. So I just got off. I never went back. Ray, so the next trip will be on a plane flight back and forth. If you're not near an airport, I'm not visiting for a while. Get a job, Stone Ulema. I said, I don't want you to talk about people like that. James said to block One Star. It's out of my hands. Okay, so much for that channel. Let's not talk about other channels, guys. I don't want to talk about J&K's channel or anyone's channel. That's why I don't talk about anyone's channel. Y'all stop arguing. This is a drama-free zone. That's right. Okay. And this isn't a pervert channel either, guys. All right. Let's keep going. Sir Mikey, how old are you now? Still the same age, Ma. I'm still 65. Ray, you're the boss. Okay, what have I done on other channels? Nothing but love and support. Stone Cold, we really appreciate all the support we got from you, but we don't want drama in our channel as well. We don't talk about J&K in our channel anymore because what happened over there, what happened with everybody that's happened in the past, all the drama, Charm and I don't even want it, okay? We don't get on there to hurt anybody, okay? We got in there one time joking about a video they made, and boy, all hell slammed on us, okay? All hell. We lost 22 subscribers in one night, and we lost a lot of people who used to come visit us who don't come in no more because they listened to J&K, all right? So, Stone Cold, I don't want the drama on my channel anymore. I don't talk about them. They don't need to talk about me. James and I called each other. I thought it was cleared up. I thought everything was done and behind us, and obviously it's not. So if he wants to keep carrying on, he's not going to like it because I'll get the last laugh. You don't know the cyber libel law that he crossed with me. and it's only a simple 30-minute ride for me. Okay? Simple 30-minute ride. And the drama won't ever start again. I can promise you. And I've kept from doing that. I don't want drama in my channel anymore. I've said it a dozen times. I don't talk about their channels. I'm not talking about them anymore. Yep, I don't vibe with them. So I'm not there anymore. So that's it. Continue on. Time is just up. Mike, send the Starlink, please. Jeff, thank you. Have another red horse, Jeff. I know you want me to get my Starlink back,
What's the YouTube?
but I probably will never get it. Probably won't get it. Yeah, I know, because I like Mike Fluke too. You know, Mike Fluke's been through some really tough times. You know, and I like some of the content I see out of him, and so I go to watch him. You know, he talks really good on the microphone. He's really good communicator. I don't know what's going on over there. So, guys, let's just quit talking about it. But yeah, if he was Honorable Green Beret, he would have sent me over. Guarantee he would have sent me over my Starlink. You know? Regular guy is happy I'm helping his alter ego. Ray says, all my friends don't have to be friends with each other. That's true for everyone. Exactly. Jab says, I'm David Jessup with the real David Jessup. Please send the Starlink Mini. You know what's funny is I had that guy Toyota came in, guys, and he impersonated JJ Coors. He changed the last number on his letters, on his number of his behind his name, to one number, to a 5 instead of a 6. JJ's number ended in 6, and he put 45 instead of 46 on his name. Came in as JJ Coors, whatever it was, 45, you know? And JJ got on my WhatsApp with me, sent me a message on WhatsApp, and said, hey, this guy is impersonating me on your channel right now while I'm there with you. And I looked, sure enough, and blocked him. It was Toyota, the Grinch, the clown, back on our channel trying to impersonate our own people on here. So I don't trust that guy. I'm really careful with who I give mods to. And I'm probably going to take everybody off mod, guys, at some point. Not now, but I love all you guys. I just want us to grow up.
YouTube is not show up here in the.
We don't need to talk about other people's channels. You know, we're all adults here. We enjoy what we enjoy. Just go do whichever you enjoy. Getting on the ferry now. Okay, awesome, Ray. Great. Safe travels. Hey, me, now, offense. They can't watch you, Mike. 1-star block, J and K here. Okay, well, if he's blocked, I'll find out and I'll unblock him, Stone Cold. Okay, I'll take care of it.
How to open this?
But I don't know how they could have blocked him. 1-star is not a managing moderator. James and Kay were moderators. Okay? Of course, I might not have made him a moderator. Once he unmoderated me, I might have unmoderated J and K. Okay? Because he talked a lot of crap about me and put it up on his videos for his members only, and then hid it so nobody else could see it unless you signed for membership. And we had a conversation on the phone over it. So
That's why I don't see 1-star anymore in your channel.
1-star is not blocked. He's just not here right now. I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him either. Maybe he's taking a break. Bill says, Mike, I have over 1,000 replies. Every message you sent me, you got to reply for, Bill. Thank you. You blocked 1-star, Stone. Did you block 1-star? I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know that answer. If they're unblocked, I haven't got on my computer. I enjoy the channel. Let the drama go. We're all adults. I'll say the same in their channel as well. Exactly. 1-star is family. Here, Stone, we don't block him. I was told to block 1-star. If it was up to me, I would not do it, but James is the boss. Yeah, James is the boss on his channel. If you're a moderator on his channel, you accept that responsibility to be his moderator, and he wants you to do something as his moderator. You know, do what you feel is right. Niels Christensen, hello, Niels. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. We're up pretty late tonight, but thank you so much for coming in. I hope you had a happy new year. Many blessings for the upcoming months, and I look forward to seeing you when you get over here to the Philippines. I really do. Good evening. McLevin says, good evening. Good evening, McLevin. Thank you for coming in. Jeb says, as is Chief. McLevin, oh no. Hello, McLevin. Good evening, Charm. Yes, I remember you. You are from Saudi Arabia. Good evening, sir. Charm says, good evening, McLevin. Keep talking, Mike. He should be ashamed. Send it, David Jessup. Well, I hope David Jessup does come in. Brian Crawford, how are you feeling tonight? We're still praying for you to recover and feel good. So McLevin says, I retired. I left the drama at work. Exactly, guys. There's no drama here. No, James is not a mod here. James unmodded me, and I unmodded him, Stone Cold. When he started all his yakety yak about me, I unmodded him too. Because I didn't need him coming into my channel and starting crap in my channel. He's already starting enough crap you don't know about, Stone Cold, okay? In my Facebook page, to my Facebook friends, to everything. He crossed the cyber libel law, all right? He crossed the line. You don't do that. You don't go to a third party and talk shit and defame somebody's character who's online. You don't do it. That's against the Philippine law. You can do it in the USA. You can do it in many other countries. The Philippines passed a law that says you are not allowed to do that. And if you do, you're subject to go to jail. Okay? So instead of sending James to jail, I called him. I unblocked him and I called him. And I talked to him. His words to me was, let's put it behind us and become friends again. Okay? And that's where I left it. And his other word was that he would call or go online and apologize to Ray. Because all the crap started from Frank and Ray. And that didn't happen. Okay? And then when Mike Fluke made his video, which I had nothing to do with, I'm not in Davao with Mike Fluke. Then all of a sudden, here comes J&K again, talking more shit about me, okay? Yeah, it comes right through the grapevine very, very quickly, all right? And then came all the blocking and drama. And I said, I don't want to hear it. I don't need it on my channel. I don't want it. I called Mike Fluke. I said, please stop talking negative about J&K. Ask him, okay? So I didn't start the crap, and I am not going to continue the crap. But if they want to continue, keep on until you drive me right to the police station. And Karen's not going to have a husband, okay? If they want to keep up the drama, if that's the way it keeps going, James better call. And he better call Ray and apologize to him, like he promised he would do. Because I've let it go. If you guys can't let it go, sorry. Okay? There ain't going to be no more drama here. I'm not even going to address it. I'm going to bypass all your comments about it. Everything. I'm done with it. I'm just going to go on by it, okay? They're still young. I'm praying for you and them. James Karen is how I found you. Thank you, Brian. But you know what? I'm not going to the channel anymore, guys. I stay out of it. I'm not going to get into the drama. That's it. You guys can do whatever you like. Thank you for coming to my channel. I appreciate it. I lost a lot of subscribers. I lost a lot of viewers. And they've never come back. Okay? Where's Sula? Anybody seen Sula in my chat? How long ago? You know? Precious Joe used to come every day. A lot of my subscribers don't come anymore. You'll find them in J&K. You don't find them on my channel. Okay? Because of what was said. But again, like Ray says, everyone is free to like whoever they like. It should never be a question of choosing. My friends can be friends with whomever they want. And if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything. Because I'm not going to have somebody on the other side of the pond telling me who my friends are. Charm's waiting for me to go to bed. Get off this chat. McLevin says, all I want to do is go fishing, shop, and relax. That's my plan too. That's why I'm going fishing again. I don't have to worry about any drama when I'm out on the boat and relaxing. Got an ice cold mule in my hand and a saltine cracker. I'm doing fine. Charm, looking beautiful. Thank you, John. Non-JP doesn't need to be said. Just be above it all and be happy regardless of what anybody else does or says. Yep. All right, Stone Cold. Sula hasn't been on J&K for a while. She hasn't been on anybody's channel that I know of. But I lost her. Precious Joe I saw over there. I could probably go down the list, go back on his channel and look down the list and see how many people don't come to me anymore. There's a lot. Stone Cold. And that night, if I pull up my, oh, you got the laptop up. I should show you the analytics for that night. I should show you the picture of the subscriber drop. It would shock you. Okay? And all I said was that the other party wasn't slamming that party. That's what I said. They're not slamming on you. Okay? And then all hell broke loose. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for the rose. I needed that. Cheer me back up. Anyway, that's what's going on. We don't need to hear it anymore. It's done. Michael says good night. I'm going to say good night. Jimmy John, he's on his way. Ray can tell you that. He's going to get he's going on the ship right now, he told me. So he's going to be on there really soon. I'm on the ferry in Calapan waiting to go to Batangas. He's on his way. That's wonderful. You're finally going to get out of there and get on your way. And at least you didn't have to wait as long as some of the people over here in Masbate had to wait. Thank you, Michael. The golden turd. I needed that one for sure. The happy poop. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for coming in. I had the 3 fishing videos. If you guys haven't watched those yet, please go watch those. And also I have the school video, and you guys will know where all of these gifts are going to, all these super chats that Michael's given us. That's where they're going. Everyone who's given us a gift tonight in a super chat, thank you so much. Prepper and Michael, you guys have been instrumental in our channel. All of you have been instrumental. So happy with everybody. I've got some Facebook I got to look at. I got to go on my computer here now and see if J and K are blocked on my channel, if they're in the hidden box. So we'll let everybody out of the hidden box except for Toyota and Janet, and we'll see where things go. But I'm not accepting anyone's drama on my channel again, because I will be the first to hide them forever if it comes back again and haunts my channel. I don't need it. Okay? We're doing great. Everybody, Charm and I are getting ready to head to bed. We're both tired. It's been a long day. We love you. God bless you. And goodbye. Good night.